Capricorn, this is a general reading. This automatically means, Capricorn, that there will be certain things that are said in this reading that may resonate with you, and then there will automatically be some things that are not a part of your story. Just know that some of you, I'm not speaking to you at all. This may not be your reading. Always listen to the reading with an open mind, have discernment and discretion to know the difference about whether or not it's your reading, or, take, what to take in and what to disregard. Let's see what might be going on. Please don't make any rash decisions, Capricorn. It's based on a general reading. Let's get it, Capricorn Nation. Let's see what might be going on. Some of you Capricorns, you're saving. You're saving money. Maybe you're a little bit low on money. It looks like there could be a move that could be in store for you, Capricorn or cross watcher. It seems like there's a lot of baggage that is on your back. I guess that's just how Spirit wants me to convey the message. I don't know. Maybe there's something going on literally with back pain, but it definitely feels like there's a lot of baggage that is affecting you during this time period. This baggage could be coming up. It seems like there are some things that your spirit guides are encouraging you to come to terms with, Capricorn. This might entail you kind of reliving past situations, past bad memories. You might feel drawn to the ocean. You might feel that maybe it's time to go near the water. Or some of you Capricorns could be dealing with someone who lives on a coastal state or a beach city. Capricorn, Spirit guys, show me what's going on with Capricorn Nation, Sun, Moon, and Rising. There you are. In your own reading, the Devil is in reverse. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, or you have Leo placements. Some of you Capricorns, you have love coming in, or you got love on your mind. Either you are thinking about someone with loving thoughts, or someone is thinking this way about you. It seems like Capricorn Nation or cross watcher, you're moving on from something, moving on from someone. You're taking the time that's necessary to heal from something. Some of you Capricorns are open to love, and as a result, you have love coming in. It seems like you got love and success coming in. You're seeing things for what they really are. But I can't help but to notice, Capricorn, you're constantly overcomplicating things by the way that you're thinking about them. It seems like maybe you're in hermit mode. Or you're just very in a protective bubble. Maybe you're not wanting to be bothered. Maybe you just need some peace and quiet. Looks like you're trying to regroup from some situations and some things. You might have some situations with family that could be coming up. Maybe family could be coming to see you. There could be a family gathering that could be coming up. This family gathering could have something to do with children, could possibly have something to do with a birthday, especially if we're speaking about Leo in particular. Leo is the most highlighted sign in your reading so far. You got some repeating situations. Maybe there's someone who is in and out of your life, or you just have things that are happening again and again in your life, things that you're constantly thinking about. There's some ideas that might be coming up that you could possibly be acting on. And you definitely have something to celebrate coming up. Like I said, if it's not a birthday, it feels like it's the outcome to something. Especially if something has been on hold and you've been worried about this. Capricorn, a cross watcher. Yeah, of course. Capricorn. People are going to run their mouth. There's gossipers, especially if this has something to do with something that's going on online. Family could be gossiping about something connected to you, or Capricorn, you might be the gossiper. Oh, it might be somebody that maybe you have had something. It seems like you had a falling out with someone that you did love, platonic or romantic, someone that you genuinely did love and care about, possibly a Cancerian. Yeah, this might be the person that's running their mouth about you. You got a legal situation, Capricorn? You usually do. What am I talking about? So I suppose that this is still something that's going on, Capricorn, a cross watcher. I say something's going on online. This is going on with either you or maybe a minor. You never know who's on the other side of the keyboard. Capricorn, a cross watcher. For some of you, this is somebody that you're in a relationship with currently, or maybe it's a past tense thing. Somebody is doing their thing online. Okay, possibly maybe liking somebody's booty pictures online, doing something that's like inappropriate for somebody that's in a relationship. Something's definitely going on online with that situation. Spirit guys, show me what's going on with Capricorn. Capricorn Nation. Some of you, you're in a same-sex relationship. Or some of you Capricorns, maybe somebody has something going on the side. Maybe some of you Capricorns, I don't know. Maybe that's what you're worried about. Because it looks like you feel manipulated in some sort of way. Or you feel that someone is manipulating a situation, current or past tense. Take it however it applies. But you definitely have an ex that's popping up on you. Capricorn, a cross watcher. You're having fights with somebody. Maybe you feel caught in the middle of somebody's argument, somebody's fight. You feel like you're having to referee somebody's argument. I don't know. What is this with Capricorns? Seems like you've really been going through some things that are kind of tough lately, Capricorn. What is this? So you're trying to forget about somebody. You're really burying yourself in... Are you? You could be. You might be using some other things to kind of forget about someone or somebody, because I promise you, there's somebody that can't get you off their mind. Somebody's constantly thinking about you. It seems like somebody knows that they messed up. Somebody wants to come back around you, Capricorn, and somebody messed up the trust between you and them. And it looks like somebody is constantly thinking about you, possibly to the point of losing sleep. Somebody wants to be with you again. But for others of you Capricorns, this is not like a past tense situation. This may be a new situation. Maybe you are getting into a new situation with someone. And maybe this is the person that's on your mind lately. You're really thinking about somebody. You're in love. It looks like some of you Capricorns, you could be falling in love. You could be on the verge of that. But I honestly feel that there is somebody that is still in love with you. You got both scenarios. You've got a past scenario where somebody is thinking about you. They realize that they messed everything up with you. And then maybe this is a situation beyond the point of return. Because it looks like you feel a little bit bitter towards someone. Either that's the case, Capricorn, or this is someone is assuming this about you. That you're just not going to be open to maybe a conversation. I don't know. This is looking like somebody may have realized something a little too late. And this might have been, for some of you Capricorns, this could be somebody that you've maybe kind of cut off contact with. Maybe you haven't had contact with someone for more than a year. Possibly. I think somebody now sees you as their perfect match, whether this is current or past tense for some of you. This is exactly what this is. Somebody is feeling constantly, they're getting constant reminders of you. For some of you, this is somebody that passed away. You might be thinking about somebody that passed. Maybe it's the anniversary of somebody's death that has you thinking about them. And maybe this is who you're staying awake thinking about, possibly. Just a few scenarios that I see on the table. So where does this go? for past tense situations with the Capricorn nation. And I say Leo is the most dominant sign. Fire. We've also got Aries. I think somebody would like to say something to you, but I think that Aquarius, I'm saying Aquarius because of here, but it could be an Aquarius. It just seems like maybe someone is not going to, or they realize that maybe it's not in their best interest to say something to you, Capricorn. But I think somebody is curious about you, especially, like I said, if you are online, you are on social media. Someone could possibly be coming across the fact that maybe you've moved on with someone else. Capricorn or cross watcher. And maybe this is what's sparking somebody to think about you. But either way, some of you Capricorns, there's new love coming in for you. You could definitely be starting brand new in that area when it comes to love. It seems like maybe your heart is open, or maybe you're open to see where things go with someone in particular. And you might be truly making a connection with someone in particular. When it comes to your money, your financial situation, Capricorns, I was saying in the beginning, maybe you're coming up a little bit short. You got somebody that's coming in. I don't know, Capricorn. It looks like somebody could be, yeah. I think this is what your anxiety and your worry is over. But you could just have issues with anxiety just altogether. But I think this might have something to do with a financial situation. And it seems like something may come through for you this week, Capricorn or cross watcher. Some of you, this might be due to a job loss. Oh, as soon as I start pulling cards about your job, 10 of Swords. Spirit guides, what's going on with the Capricorn nation? Okay. You got a few things that are going on as far as work and money is concerned. Yeah, you might have a little bit of anxiety about something. You could have someone in your situation that could possibly be feeling ill. You could be concerned about insurance. This could be car insurance. It could possibly have something to do with medical insurance. It feels like there's something health related that you're concerned about. And it could have something, it seems like it's spilling over to money. Okay, it seems like it's relevant to a financial situation. You might have some expenses that might come up, Capricorn or cross watcher. Might just kind of spring up. Maybe you weren't expecting to receive a particular bill, Capricorn or cross watcher, but I do feel that for some of you Capricorns, you've got some bills that were maybe left over from previous month that are rolling into this month. Because as I mentioned to you earlier in the beginning of the reading, you've got some sort of repetitive situation, revolution, as though maybe something is happening again and again. It may have something to do with your revolving bills, your mortgage, your rent, your credit cards, this sort of thing. It seems like this is possibly something that you're trying to maybe change. And maybe to no avail. Maybe it's just been kind of difficult for you to be able to kind of keep money in your pockets. Your resilience is going to pay off. Your resilience and your patience. Trust and believe, Capricorn or cross watcher. Your patience is going to be tested this week. It might cause you to maybe drift over to coping mechanisms. Maybe somebody in your situation has an issue with alcohol. It just seems like emotionally, I mentioned to you that earlier in the week, that it just feels like it's kind of difficult to cope with some things that are going on. But like I said, it has a lot to do with the way that you're thinking about certain situations. You're prone to overthinking. Because it looks like this week you are at a crossroads with something. You're having to make a decision with something. And it just seems like you're not having, like I said, it's the way that you're thinking about something that's not making it easy for you to make this decision. Yeah, you got some deception around you for sure. I see how your money situation is going to go. I just don't see how we're getting there yet. But until then, until I get more context, we're going to talk about this. It seems like you might have a musical talent. It seems like you have a God-given talent, Capricorn, when it comes to music, singing. Maybe music is your first love. Maybe you're an aspiring artist of some sort. It looks like you're taking a break from something. Wait, this card says, I bury myself in my work to forget about you. I think you are doing that. Or someone is doing that connected to you. So you could be thinking about school. You could be thinking about furthering your education. You could be communicating with a Virgo this week, especially if things have not been you haven't been on good terms with a Virgo in particular. So when it comes to your money, there it is. Something might be easier than you think, Capricorn, or cross watcher. Like I said, it might be the way that you're thinking about something. Spirit guides come in, especially if this is a financial need. Capricorn, a cross watcher. There's a financial need. It seems like that need is going to be met. If this is you short for a bill, it seems like somehow, some way, this money does come in for you. But some of you, this comes in the form of a job. Because some of you Capricorns, maybe there's been some sort of a setback when it comes to your work situation. As I mentioned to you, it could be due to a legal situation, or it could have something to do with somebody that's in your energy at work. Yeah. That could have you, what am I hearing? Pins and needles. Maybe you have something going on with your circulation. Maybe so. Anyway, some of you, I was mentioning, it's due to a job loss that you're having some sort of financial setback, and it's been difficult for you to save money. Things might feel like they're moving backwards for you, Capricorn. You might feel like you're not moving in the right direction. You're not sure what to do next. It seems like you're getting some sort of message from your guides. If you're able to get out of this mental state to really hear what your guides are trying to tell you, it seems like there's a solution that's right in front of your face. It's been there all along. But from your perspective, you feel stuck and you feel like maybe you're at your wit's end, or there's nothing that you could possibly do about this, or there's no possible way to kind of draw up a strategy at the last minute. But it seems like I mentioned to you, that strategy has already been there. The solution has already been right in front of your face this whole time, Capricorn. And it seems like the way that you approach a particular situation, you're going to do so methodically. There is an approach to a way that you may need to approach a situation. It seems like that is something that may, what am I trying to say? Turn your situation around. I hope that what I'm saying is making sense to you. But like I said, spirit guides have been speaking out to you, and they're saying that they're trying to make the message loud and clear. It just seems like for you, it just kind of feels like it's a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. But if you can get some time to get clear, it seems like your spirit guides, you're going to see what you need to see to be able to navigate through a particular situation. When I see this card, it makes me feel like there's somebody that you may need to get in contact with. So maybe you're following up with someone, or possibly someone is following up with you, especially about a job or some sort of opportunity that comes in that may actually turn your financial situation around. Some of you, you're doing some sort of spiritual work. You might be doing some sort of altar work, Capricorn. Some of you, you're very spiritual. Or you're at least someone that knows how to communicate with your guides. And it seems like this is what makes the difference in your situation. You're going to get some clarity this week. You're going to get some sort of insight that's going to help you meet a particular need that you have, that you feel like there's no end in sight to. You have a situation, a legal one. I mentioned to you having to do with maybe jail. Someone could possibly be facing jail time, worried about jail time, especially an air sign, but in particular, a Libra. And it seems like a legal situation may actually be a win for you, Capricorn. Can't help but to notice that you could possibly be packing and moving. Some of you could be moving to a new place. You could be traveling for work, possibly. And it seems like you got some success in store for you. Random. You may need to talk to your child's teacher about something having to do with, especially if this has something to do with a fire sign or a Cancerian. Something is going on with a kid. Capricorn. Let's see what's going on specifically at work, okay? Because that's what I wanted to see. You got a backstabber at work, and I wanted to see what the context is connected to this. I don't want to make this entirely too long, but let's see. Holy Spirit, what's going on with Capricorn Nation at work? You got somebody here that is looking at you like competition. Capricorn. At work, Capricorn, it looks like there's somebody that's just kind of overly curious about you. Especially if you work online or you are a prominent figure online, Capricorn, a cross watcher. You could possibly be having some sort of conflict with someone on the job. If it's not at the job, then it definitely feels like it's at home. Oh, I'm trying to figure out why. That might take a little bit of time to figure out the why to the particular situation. Yeah, I don't know why yet. Why someone has an issue with you, but I definitely feel like, well, I think it's because you're just kind of different, Capricorn. You got this card that says deceit. So this is what I mean. There's some sort of deception that you are uncovering, but I feel honestly, Capricorn, like you would already have some sort of an idea about who this is. Why or do they have an issue with you? It's because of your creativity. It's like I said, you're unique. You stand out in some sort of way. And for some strange reason, it just seems like someone for the longest time has had an issue with that. That's just background noise, Capricorn. Like, that's not something that your guys want you to worry about or pay too much attention to, but they do want you to be aware of who is in your environment. Speak out, communicate to solve the conflicts. This is exactly what I was saying. Some sort of clash with someone, or this is you possibly feeling like you want to call somebody out on their BS. It's like, you know what's up. You already know what time it is when it comes to someone that's in your energy. You're definitely calling a spade a spade. This could be somebody close to you, Capricorn, or cross watcher. Because maybe there's somebody that you did view as a friend, or you got this card that says talking smack, like somebody could be, I don't know, like high school at work, but that sort of thing. You might find out that somebody that you have close to you is not really your friend, but it also feels like there could be someone that will attempt to try to de-escalate some sort of conflict that could possibly be happening. It doesn't mean that this conflict will for sure break out, but it seems like somebody will try you because, as I stated to you at the beginning of the reading, your patience is going to be tested. And it seems like it's by someone in particular that's going to try to test that patience. Somebody is dealing with a legal situation. It seems like someone's trying to avoid something. This may have something to do with a driving record. Somebody might have an issue with what this is, drunk driving, or somebody has something on their record, their driving record. You got to take care of that, Capricorn, or cross watcher. You might be blocking somebody before this week is over, or you have already blocked someone. You're reacquainting yourself with someone. Like I said, some of you, this is a brand new meeting with someone, but by the looks of the cards, this feels like you're re-encountering someone, Capricorn, or cross watcher. Somebody that's from a distance could possibly be professing their love. And I promise you, some of you, you're going to tarot, or something is, you feel drawn to tarot. You have a curiosity about tarot, or you're just trying to see what's coming up next, because it does feel like you're turning over the page. There's a new chapter that's coming into your life. Your guides are letting you know that your determination is going to pay off, but you got to keep your mind in check. So I don't know if there's somebody in your situation that has like a certified like issue with like maybe depression or some other sort of mental health situation. Because I can't help but to notice a tear in her eyes. I said, it just might be that type of week for you. It might just kind of get emotional. Or you're dealing with someone who is, and whatever is happening in your life, Capricorn, a cross watcher, your guys are trying to give you some encouragement to let you know that this too will pass. September is going to be a very significant month for you as far as things kind of moving, especially if things have been still and kind of stagnant. September is going to be a month of a lot of movement and activity for you. That's what somebody has an issue with. Your authenticity, Capricorn. I don't know. You got that. And whatever this is with a key, it seems like there could be a key that could possibly be hidden. You might be finding that key, Capricorn, a cross watcher, a literal key. It seems like it's been maybe hidden in plain sight. It seems this week you're able to piece together certain situations in your life. And it seems like whatever, you've had some hardships, yeah? You're going to get past this. You're going to be healing from all of this sorrow and this pain that you've been dealing with. And your guides are definitely, like I mentioned to you, they want you to know that there's brighter days ahead. You might be kind of wavering in a particular path that you're in. Maybe you're not sure if you're even doing the right thing or going in the right direction. Your guides are assuring you that you are. Or if you're not, you're going to be led to the right direction before this week is over, Capricorn, a cross watcher, if you stay open to Spirit's guidance. Because it looks like this week, your spirit guides are going out of their way to get your attention about something that you're very confused about. Something that's causing your faith to waver. Spirit guides, what is the advice for the Capricorn nation for the next 7 days? Ask. A dream for guidance. Dreams offer wisdom beyond logic. Tonight, ask a question before bed. In the morning, write down a dream and look for the answer. This is what I mean. It seems like you're just kind of searching for the answers. It says the answers and the guidance that you're looking for might be right in front of your face. But it definitely shows up this week. It could be in the form of a dream. It could be in the form of a meditation. Yes. Meditate on the spaciousness of air. When you're stuck, picture yourself in an open, airy space with room to move and breathe. Let yourself be free and empowered. Maybe you're feeling claustrophobic. Maybe you're kind of feeling backed in a corner. You might be spending a lot of time indoors, but this is what I mean. Whatever is going on in your thought space, it feels like you got to get your thoughts moving. You're feeling stuck. This is not going to be conducive to anything positive, Capricorn, or cross watcher, if you stay in this state of mind. So your guides are saying possibly go outside. Change of pace, a change of scenery may be something that's very needed. Grounding, especially with you being an earth sign, could be something. You might have air in your chart too. I mentioned Aquarius and Gemini. Did I mentioned Libra as well. Anyway, you get the point. You may have earth. You might be on an earth air cusp, possibly. I guess the only thing that cusp Capricorn with this air is Aquarius. But yeah. This feels like that's what they're trying to say is interrupt the pattern. Go outside, Capricorn, or cross watcher. Get out of the four walls of your mind, because it seems like that's part of what's keeping you stuck and anxious and about the future. And it looks like everything is going to work out the way that it needs to. But it might be kind of hard for you to kind of move forward. But it seems like it's time to. Capricorn. You might be feeling a bit frustrated about it, but it's time to move in a completely different direction. Have a beautiful, blessed week, Capricorn Nation. I'll see y'all in the next one. This reading may resonate with you if you happen to have Aquarius in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus dominant in your natal chart. If you're cross-watching for an Aquarius, you might find some information in this reading that may resonate for you. Keep in mind, Aquarius Nation, that not every single message that is mentioned in the reading may apply to you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Please prevent yourself from making rash decisions based just on a general reading. If you'd like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can, of course, book a reading on my website, which happens to be angelicsascensionstarot.com. We are always going to talk about sensitive topics. There's no avoiding it. It's what spirit guides give you. This is what they put in front of me. So knowing that, gauge this for yourself. If you're in the headspace to maybe hear about sensitive topics. If not, take this opportunity to make an exit. Otherwise, let's dive in. Let's get it, Aquarius Nation. Let's see what might be going on for you over the next 7 days. You for sure, for some of you Aquariuses, you have a Cancerian that is in your energy or that could possibly be entering your thought space in this next 7 days. You might be connecting as well with a Taurus or a Scorpio. Sagittarius as well is highlighted. These could be your placements. Could have something to do, like I mentioned to you, somebody that's thinking about you or could possibly be entering your energy. Aquarius Nation. Seems like you're having an issue with someone, Aquarius. And just like in Capricorn, maybe there's somebody that you haven't really been communicating with. You've maybe been deliberately keeping your distance from someone because of the history that you have with this person, which may not be a great one. This could have been someone, looks like somebody put you in a third party. And it looks like some of you Aquariuses, you just have a lot on your plate and you could definitely be multitasking. Some of you Aquas are maybe single parenthood is something that you are kind of dealing with this week. I mean, you would be dealing with this every week, of course, but it just seems like something about this might be kind of extra this week. Aquarius or cross-watcher. Because it seems like you might have people pulling on you from several different directions. And the people that could be pulling on you, like I mentioned to you, could be children. Aquarius. You're feeling betrayed in some sort of way. Or someone is possibly feeling betrayed by you. Yeah, there's definitely a child that wants to be seen, wants to be heard by you. Oh, somebody's coming to make up with you. Or someone's coming to maybe speak to you about a child. That's the issue that you have with someone, is communication. There's a reunion coming in. Some of you could be reuniting with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, possibly a Virgo. A Virgo, Libra, possibly. If you're not reuniting with this person this month, before the month of August is over, it feels like there could be a strong possibility of there being a reunion in the month of September. This might be where there's some sort of celebration, gathering, especially if this is pertaining to a child and this brings family members together. Because I see some sort of togetherness or someone possibly coming back into the situation, somebody with possible water in their chart. I mentioned to you at the top of the reading, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces could also be relevant as well. You got someone from your past returning. For some of you, this could be a friend. Maybe things fell off between you and a friend. But I definitely feel as though someone wishes that you would drop your guard Aquarius or cross watcher. Someone feels like your walls are just completely up. And that it might be kind of impossible to maybe have a genuine conversation with you about something. Aquarius. This could be somebody coming to your house. But it seems like you've had a long-standing issue with someone. Somebody's trying to change a situation around for you. Or with you, rather. And it looks like somebody is hoping for a new beginning with you. See, refusal of the call. It could be that someone has tried to call you. Someone has tried to reach out to you. Or they've made an attempt and to no avail. Aquarius or cross watcher. Maybe you have been refusing someone's call. You possibly have blocked someone. And it seems like somebody could possibly be looking at you rather than looking at the situation and for what it really is and the whole totality of the situation, really looking at the big picture of what happened. They might just be kind of looking at this in a very compartmentalized type of way. And they may only see a situation one way about why something has gone a particular way and why you've cut off communication. In other words, someone's being kind of narrow-minded about why. When clearly it feels like it's due to a communication issue that you have with someone. Like it's not easy for you to communicate with someone, or it's not easy for you to get your point across, or you feel like maybe somebody has selective hearing. If this has something to do with a co-parenting situation, it seems like the biggest gripe that you have with someone is their inconsistency. Anyway, it just seems like someone would like a new beginning, but they're looking at you as though maybe you're not willing to compromise, or that you're not being fair. Possibly that you're not willing to work in harmony with them about someone, especially if it has something to do with a child. Somebody is really clinging on to you, clinging on to a situation, especially if it has something to do with their side of the story. Somebody's going to portray their side as if they're the perfect angel, and they're going to defend that to the end. That's the story, and they're sticking to it, Aquarius, a cross-watcher, or that is you. But at the same time, while someone might be running their mouth about you and how something went and telling one side of the story, it seems like somebody really deep down inside feels like they're flawed. That they played a part in the way that something went down. So what happens after this for the Aquarius nation? Some of you, this is family, or someone that you've grown, you've developed a family with. What are they coming to do next? Somebody might be giving you a gift. I don't know. This is Leo season. Some of you, maybe you're a Leo sun. You got Leo somewhere in your chart. What's coming next is a possibility of a reconciliation. That's someone's intention in coming to you, is to reconcile. Like I said, they want a new beginning. It just seems like they're just not really coming with any genuine apology. Aquarius or cross watcher. It seems like truth. I think someone wants to know the truth about something. I think that someone wants to feel supported. And I think that maybe someone does not. Or you could possibly be showing up for a child, possibly to show support for them with something that they're, some sort of achievement or accolade that they are collecting, or it looks like something is going on with a child. It's not like a graduation, but it definitely looks like there's some sort of like something's going on with a child, some sort of achievement. So so many things in your reading, but that's what I'm just going to leave it there. Someone could possibly be coming back into your energy. Yes, highlighted as an air sign. This would be you, Aquarius, but you could be connecting with another air sign, another Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. You might see this person as a shapeshifter. You possibly might, or they could possibly be seeing you this way. I don't know. Something about this may be playing out for you, though, over the next 7 days. If it's not over the next 7 days, something could possibly be playing out, like I said, in the month of September. You're going through a spiritual awakening. Especially if something has been maybe dragging you down, or you've been feeling particularly vulnerable when it comes to yourself spiritually. It seems like something may strengthen your spiritual connection coming up. Thank you. And you're stepping into your purpose. It's not necessarily for some of you that you're stepping into your purpose. It's just that maybe you're feeling a bit lost about what your purpose is, or maybe even about why you're here. Maybe at times it's just like that. There's just a lot going on in your head, Aquarius or Cross Watcher, around this particular time. What might definitely be coming up for you is the topic of love and relationships, okay? Because somebody is definitely in love with you, and in a romantic way. And I think that someone may be coming to show that to you. But like I said, it's going to be up to you to decide if it's too little too late, because it seems like you've completed a chapter. Right beneath completion is reconciliations. So it seems like there's some door that you're closing. You're letting something go, but it seems like just as you close that door, somebody puts their foot in it to try to see if they can find a way back into your situation, back into your life. I mentioned to you, this could be a family member, this could be whomever, but I feel that honestly, this is more so to do with romantic connections. You got something going on with your living situation. Maybe something to do with your landlord. I don't know why I said it like that. Landlord is what I'm trying to say. Oh, maybe you have a legal situation going on with that. It looks like something is perplexing you, or you have something stuck having to do with that, having to do with the place that you live. Okay. It seems like if you are facing some sort of legal situation, legal dilemma, it seems like you might see light at the end of the tunnel. If this has something to do with a financial need or some sort of debt, something that maybe a child needs, it seems like this is a financial situation. It seems like you're able to gather together the funds that you need to take care of something, or take care of someone that may be in need of your help. Okay, because trust, it seems like somebody could possibly be coming to you for help for something in particular. If it's not you, then it seems like it may have something to do with extended family. Like I said, that could be the person that might be coming into your energy. That could possibly be who you're reuniting with, is extended family. Yes. If this has something to do with a living situation, it does. It seems like some of you Aquas, you could be in for a move. And maybe you're having to, like I said, gather together the funds to be able to complete some chapters in your life. Because we did talk about closing the door. So it does feel like there could be a move for you. And it does feel like things, if they've been, especially if maybe this has had something to do with a job loss, or something has caused you to not be productive, or this sort of thing, something that's kind of slowed the production of things down. It seems like you might be getting back to, I guess, getting back to work. I don't know if there's something that's been blocking you from going to work, but financially, it seems like you could possibly be repairing the damage. You have some money that's coming in, Aquarius or Cross Watcher. But like I said, your children, your nieces, nephew, whomever this happens to be, they don't have to be your literal children, but it definitely feels like children are going to be the central focus, or they're in need of your attention in some sort of way. Yeah, it wouldn't be an Aquarius reading unless someone was trying to F up something that you're trying to do. The BS and shenanigans, it's always in your reading, Aquarius or cross watcher. I guess we're going to go there. We're going to talk about it. So let's talk about it. We're not going to spend too much time on it, you know, but it definitely feels like somebody is going out of their way to really look into your situation. Aquarius or cross watcher, let's see what they're trying to do, because it looks like somebody is really going out of their way to spy on you and run their mouth about you. You could be dealing with a smoker. Somebody is definitely spying on you through tarot or through some sort of divination. Why? Let's see if we can see why. Why is this happening, spirit guides? And is it relevant to even know why? Oh, why? You're the star. What does that mean, spirit guides? We know that the star represents Aquarius, but why? What relevance does this hold? You're the water bearer. I think that's the issue. That's you, the star, the water bearer, the humanitarian of the tarot. I still don't get it. Always something that I'm stuck on. Like, why? Whoa. Yep, somebody's coming back. Hello again. Somebody might have a flower name. Lily, rose, violet, jasmine, this sort of thing. See how this looks like an eyeball? I promise you, somebody is watching you. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so I did already see this. Somebody is monitoring you. Disruption. Someone's trying to disrupt your purpose. We talked about that. Your purpose as a messenger. You're going through a spiritual awakening. You're seeing things from a higher perspective. Your higher self. You're getting a lot more downloads and messages. And it definitely feels like someone is trying to come in, Aquarius or cross watcher, to intercept whatever this is. I don't really like to spend too much time on it, but let's entertain ourselves for a quick more, like a few more seconds. Let's pull a few more cards on it. Because it seems like somebody is doing so with a lot of obsession for some of you. This is somebody that you cut off that might be watching you with a lot of negativity. Especially if you cut somebody off and you're refusing their phone calls or you're refusing to get in contact with them. Somebody is kind of scorned over this particular situation. But for a lot of you, this feels like this is somebody that you've rejected that might be watching you with a lot of obsession. Aquarius or cross watcher, somebody is obsessed with something that you're doing, running their mouth about it. And I don't know if you're getting into a heated conversation with someone, but it definitely feels like the heat is on when it comes to something. There's a lot of pressure. And it seems like, yeah, somebody might be trying to get you caught up in a particular situation. How did I miss this? Reason being is because you are the healer. People are viewing how other people are seeing this situation is that you are the leader in some sort of way. There's a lot of people. There seems like that could be an increase possibly if you're doing something online, especially because it definitely feels like some of you do something spiritual. Or you have a spiritual purpose behind something that you're doing. If you don't do something spiritual exactly, there might be an increase in what it is that you're doing, or what it is, an increase in interest in what it is that you're bringing, or whatever it is that the message is that you're conveying. Aquarius or cross watcher. With additional exposure, obviously comes haters. Or people that are trying to come and, I don't know if they're trying to broadcast some sort of, I don't know what this is. But it definitely feels like there could be some people that are talking behind your back or trying to turn other people against you. Your spirit guides say, Aquarius or cross watcher, you're winning at something. I feel that this has something to do with a spiritual battle. So it seems like somebody is kind of desperate to maybe try to stop something that you're doing. And here I am trying to pull more information on it when it might not even be that serious. It might not even be that relevant. That might just be the message. It's just what was told here. But I think somebody feels that they're losing a particular battle that they're fighting. And I think somebody's feeling kind of frustrated about it. Yeah, I see it now. Oil of vitriol. There's somebody that is maybe seeing something that you're doing, seeing your come up, Aquarius or cross watcher. And it just seems like somebody is just, it's a lot of trash talk having to do with this particular situation. But yeah, it seems like I mentioned to you before, if you're not sure what your purpose is, you're coming to see it. Or this could be you possibly going to get guidance from someone. Yeah, it's like somebody wants to laugh at your downfall. Someone wants to cause trouble, cause problems for you. It just seems like somebody thinks something is hilarious. They're entertained by something that they're seeing, Aquarius, trying to bring you down. But like I said, you're able to be very perceptive of this energy, Aquarius or cross watcher. Some of you, you've got somebody in your energy that is irritating to you, to say the least. You might be irritated by maybe some situations that are going on around you. I mentioned to you, children, maybe you're feeling like you're constantly cleaning up other people's messes, maybe around the house. Strength and guidance. Maybe you're looking for this strength and guidance. Possibly. Or this is why people are coming to you as the healer. Receptive power. This is definitely you getting a lot more downloads. What else is going on, Holy Spirit, for the Aquarius? Okay, so if things have not been as productive as you'd like them to be, it seems like you're maybe feeling like you should run to keep up with the pace. Your guides are saying go at a steady pace, Aquarius or cross watcher. It seems like, especially if there's something that you're trying to get done, you might be kind of pulling away, Aquarius or cross watcher. Exactly. You're definitely gathering together the funds for something. Or this is people gathering together. I mentioned to you for the sake of a child. Some sort of gathering here. Especially if things have, like I said, things have not been great. You've been on maybe bad terms with someone. Something brings you back in the same area, the same vicinity to exist with someone over the next 7 days, Aquarius or cross watcher. Yeah, you got the same as Capricorn. You're moving on from something. You're turning the page, possibly having to do with a Scorpio. Holy Spirit, show me what is the advice for the Aquarius nation for the next 7 days. Put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. I mentioned to you, you're getting a lot of downloads, a lot of creative ideas, things that could have been blocked or hindered. It seems like the floodgates are now open and you're getting a lot of ideas and that creative energy is flowing. Your guys are saying do something about that creative energy. Put that into action. It seems like there's something coming up that may be very beneficial, that may bring some sort of success from some sort of idea that you might be getting. Take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome you truly desire. It seems like Aquarius or cross watcher, you could be maybe overly concerned about what you think might happen. You might feel that you've already lost before you've really, you know what I mean? You've even gotten to the finish line. It just seems like your thoughts could possibly get the best of you this week. Your thoughts set the tone for this week, Aquarius or cross watcher. This is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. Baby, something that has been defeating you, bringing you down in some sort of way, Aquarius, you may not realize that it's a blessing in disguise. Something may have needed to happen in a particular way, and you might feel defeated as a result. But like I said, something had to happen the way that it needed to. Your guys are saying there's a blessing in disguise about why something might be playing out for you over this next 7 days. Open up to your spiritual gifts. We talked about that. We talked about your gifts as a healer, your gifts as a messenger, as the water bearer, someone who's meant to give guidance, someone who is going to, maybe this is why mentor is here. You could possibly be going to a mentor, or people may view you as such. Whatever this is, when it comes to your spiritual gifts, your guys are saying open up to these things. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. So it definitely feels like your spiritual gifts may be sharpening, Aquarius Nation or Cross Watcher, and it feels like someone else may know that, and somebody else might possibly be trying to block that. I can't make that make sense, but I definitely see that clear as day in the reading. Have a beautiful, productive week, Aquarius Nation, Cross Watchers. I'll see y'all in the next one. This reading may resonate with you if you happen to have Libra in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus dominant in your natal chart. If you're cross-watching for a Libra, with those placements, keep in mind, Libra, that this is a general reading and that not all messages may apply directly to you in your particular situation. Take what genuinely resonates and leave the rest. Please don't make any rash decisions based on a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can, of course, book a reading on my website, which happens to be angelicsascensionstarot.com. Libras, let's see what might be going on over the next 7 days. There's a Scorpio in your energy. You got some curious people. Someone might be particularly curious about you, about what's going on with you. You might feel that there's someone trying to pry into your personal business, your personal information. Be mindful of what you're doing online. It feels like for some of you Libras or cross watchers, somebody could possibly be trying to collect information about you or gather information that they're not privy to. So keep that in mind when you're online. It definitely feels like somebody is there. There could be some sort of breach when it comes to your personal information. Something could be exposed online. Some of your personal information is what I feel. There could be a spy for some of you Libras or cross watchers. Somebody could possibly be spying on you, looking into your. We're going to see what this is about. Spirit guys, show me what's going on with Libras. Yeah, especially if you have a legal situation, Libra or cross watchers, because I think some of you do. This could be, you could be under some sort of investigation, a Libra. That could be what this spy situation is about. Who's in Libra's energy, spirit guides? Over the next 7 days, that's exactly what this is. Somebody's looking for the truth. Libra or cross watcher, of whatever this is with a legal situation, it seems like it's going to be necessary for you to lawyer up in order to win whatever legal situation this is that you're up against, because it seems like you're already maybe feeling a bit defeated. You already kind of feel like you've lost. It seems like you got like a negative sort of perspective about something that might be happening for you, especially if this has something to do with a legal situation. This legal situation for some of you Libras or cross watchers could have something to do with a legally binding contract. Maybe a living situation. What's going on in your living situation though? Why is somebody looking for something? This could be somebody that you got a restraining order. You might. Or somebody might feel that they need a break from you. Family, possibly. That's what this looks like to me, Libra. You got a Leo. Leo has shown up to everyone's reading so far. Some of you have Leo placements, or there is a Leo that is in your energy. Some of you might have an issue with your baby's mom, your own mother. Someone may have maybe the parent to twins. Somebody is going off. Libra, it seems like somebody might be losing their temper. Who is losing their temper in this situation is a cardinal sign. You, Libra, a Capricorn, a Scorpio, a Taurus. In this situation, it looks like somebody's looking at it as if it's you. How other people might be looking at this situation is that there's a lot of issues going on in the home, a lot of disruptions, a lot of maybe chaos that might be breaking out in a living situation. What's really going on? Are you moving? Because that's what this looks like to me. Some of you could be worried about a living situation. Some of you Libras, you could possibly be facing eviction. Or you're facing something that may change your living situation. It may have you, that's what I mean. You're already feeling defeated about something. Like it's like you already feel like you've lost. You got a legal situation, Libra. It seems like something might take a little bit of time for you to get the answers that you need, and that might have you feeling a bit worried. You are worried about jail time. Either someone is in jail currently, Libra, a cross watcher, and you're worried about how this may play out, or you're worried if jail is in your future. Because it seems like you're paranoid. You're paranoid about, okay, this is what I see. I see two different storylines. This is either a partner kind of playing detective on you because somebody suspects that somebody is not being truthful about something. You're dealing with someone who may have an issue with drinking, and someone may drink around children, maybe minor children. Maybe that's the issue that you're having with somebody. So maybe there is somebody that you wish would stay away or keep their distance or whatever. This is your partner playing detective. This somebody is definitely feeling like it's written all over their face, Libra or cross watcher, that they are having an issue with trust. That they're feeling absolutely guarded, and they feel like you're up to something, or you may feel that somebody is up to something. Somebody's feeling like somebody's playing around on them. So Leo, you got somebody doing some sort of spell work in your situation as well. Libra, cross watcher. Somebody is giving up on this, Libra, cross watcher. It seems like somebody's throwing in the towel. If this does have something to do with a legal contract, it seems like there's a contract that's ending. You're walking out on a contract. You're breaching a contract. Okay, something's going on, paperwork. Okay, contracts. It seems like something is null and void. You might be getting some advice from an elder. Yeah, something's going absolutely nowhere. I don't know. This is kind of where I'm seeing. It seems like maybe someone feels like they're getting nowhere with you when it comes to communication, because somebody is just constantly losing their temper. It's hard for somebody to keep their cool. And it seems like somebody is wishing that the other person would understand their side of the story. Somebody may have been quick-tempered, or they could possibly be very like quick to snap decisions this week, Libra, a cross watcher. And then it seems like somebody might rush in at the last minute to try to bring things back together. It seems like somebody could possibly be trying to make things better between the two of you. But I promise you, somebody is still in the back of their mind feeling paranoid about something that they don't know. And for some of you, like I said, it feels like it has something to do with a relationship. For some of you, the not knowing of a situation is that, like I said, the outcome of a legal situation that's kind of dragging on. Yeah, somebody's definitely trying to make up with you. There is a Pisces that has entered your reading. Libra, you might be feeling, either you're not feeling well, you're feeling hungover. Somebody drinks a lot and they randomly pass out, is what this looks like to me. It seems like somebody's a functioning alcoholic, because it looks like somebody might be drinking a lot and then going to work and able to, like, maybe you're catching up on some work this week, Libra. Somebody definitely knows what's going on, and somebody for sure is stepping out. Somebody is violent. Maybe this is the reason for a legal situation. It could have been because of some sort of violence, or this is you possibly feeling that somebody is saying something behind your back rather than to you, especially if this is your partner. And it seems like you're pissed off about it. Maybe you feel like this is something that they could have told you directly rather than telling someone else. So it just seems like somebody's losing their temper and losing their mind as a result of whatever. Promise you, somebody's afraid of something. What are you afraid? We already know what you're afraid of. We have already established that. You're afraid of the legal situation. You're afraid of the truth. You're afraid to start over. It seems like you put in a lot of years with someone, Libra, a cross watcher. You've invested a lot of time with someone. And it seems like somebody is afraid to let this go. Like somebody's afraid to start over. Somebody's afraid to be alone, even though they're perfectly aware that this is going absolutely nowhere. This is why somebody's kind of giving up on a particular situation, while one of you is wanting to try to work things out. But trust and believe, somebody is keeping a secret. Somebody is aware of that, and somebody's going to be going to look for the truth, as I mentioned to you. Yes, exactly. Somebody is hunting the truth, hunting for the truth. Either this is somebody on the outside hunting for the truth about you, and it's connected to a legal situation. Somebody's trying to get to the bottom of whatever this is what I'm trying to say. What's going on with this contract? Be careful of any sort of contract that you're getting involved in. Something about a particular contract could be a little bit off. Spirit guys, what is this about for the Libra Nation? I'm trying to tell you. Maybe you're noticing a lot of birds, but I definitely feel like somebody is watching something. Why? Somebody goes back and forth between you and someone else, Libra. So if this is you having problems with someone, it seems like somebody actually leaves to go back to somebody else. This is something that I think you know about, or you're suspecting this, that there's somebody else in the picture. And that's because there is, Libra, a cross watcher. You do have a lot of gossip. You have a lot of backbiting in this particular situation. Somebody is very lethal with their tongue, Libra, a cross watcher. Somebody spitting venom about a particular situation or talking badly about you. There's a lot of disloyalty going on. Something's going on in the home, or this is somebody selling a house. Worried about the sale of a property, it feels like. Or if a contract should end. Or a legal situation may end a contract. This is kind of like what I'm gathering from what I'm seeing. Whatever this contract is, it doesn't look like it's a fair one anyway. Anyway, that's what I mean. Somebody doesn't believe, somebody's weaving a web of lies, and somebody absolutely knows what the heck is going on. They do. So this is you, or this is somebody already knows the truth. Be careful about, watch your step, Libra, a cross watcher. I don't know. You might be taking a fall, a spill. Okay. Be careful about, and I don't know if this is like you're just kind of frantic and you're not paying attention to where you're stepping. So be careful. This feels like you might fall. Or somebody around you may have some sort of an injury, Libra. This is maybe your spirit guide saying, Libra, watch your step. Something in your situation that you suspect, or something that you might know is not the best for you, they're saying, watch your step, Libra. Listen to your intuition about something or someone that is in your energy. I mentioned to you prior that there is an elder that's in your reading. This could have been an elder that passed away. You could possibly be thinking about someone that passed. Memory. Somebody's thinking about you. And this could be somebody regretting the choices that they made about a particular situation. Or this is you kind of remembering certain things, reliving certain situations, Libra or cross watcher. You might be concerned about a pet. You might be concerned about saving money, Libra or cross watcher, and it might be kind of difficult this week for you to kind of keep a hold of your schedule or time management. Anyway, it feels like there's a way out of that. There's a strategy that I feel that you're developing, but you got to get out of your head. It seems like you're prone to anxiety at the worst times, Libra. Keep your mind, okay? Keep your mind positive, even though you're very stressed and maybe worried about something and worried that maybe something is not going to work out in your favor, especially if it has something to do with homelessness, because it seems like that might be something that you're worried about, or maybe if it's not you directly, it may impact family members. Keeping a clear mind, okay? Because it definitely feels that that's going to make the difference in this situation for you to get the solution quicker rather than, you'll get the solution sooner than later. But it's like you'll never hear the answer in this state of mind. You see all these candles, Libra. I told you in the beginning of the reading, somebody is maybe doing some sort of spell work in your particular situation. It seems like, Libra or cross watcher, that maybe there is someone maybe trying to cause some sort of an issue for you. And maybe this is you having frustration. Maybe you're doing some sort of counterattack, or this is you putting together some sort of spiritual defenses. And maybe you're feeling like something is not working. Okay. Libra. That's what this feels like to me. You could be traveling. Somebody from a distance could possibly be coming to you. Something might be going on at work this week, Libra, cross watcher. I mentioned to you, you might be catching up on some work. This is the week that I think that your confidence and your joy, it seems like they've been impacted in some sort of way. I feel that there is something that may come back to return that confidence and that sense of power back, because it seems like for a while, Libra or cross watcher, either you or someone around you has been feeling powerless about some sort of situation that's going on, especially if this has something to do with the Queen of Wands and Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It looks like you might be finding a key too. You might be going to a reader. Somebody could possibly be going to a reader, or this is what brings you to tarot, Libra or cross watcher, to maybe figure out what might be going on, because it seems like you are in some sort of legal trouble, you or a family member. It seems like a legal situation could possibly lead to a separation. This could be someone filing for divorce, possibly, Libra or cross watcher. Once someone sees the truth about a particular situation. But definitely, this is the week somebody has a feeling about something, and someone is going to look for the truth, going to look for answers about something in particular. This week, it seems like somebody is being exposed. They're being outed. Something could be making someone feel inadequate. Spirit guys, what is the advice for the Libra nation? Libra. Letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. The advice this week is to let go. It feels like there's a higher power that has complete control of your situation. Libra, it feels like your spirit guides are telling you to relinquish control over certain situations that are going on, because you may not have control over everything that may play out. as much control as you may want to and as much control as you're trying to fight for, there just may be certain things that you don't know or you can't confirm, or some things that are kind of hidden from you this week. But it looks like things are going to find a way to balance out this week, Libra or cross watcher, or in the coming weeks. But like I said, keep a positive mind as much as you possibly can. Endurance is the advice. Keep going. Something this week may take you off course, or like I said, it's your anxiety that gets the best of you, or you're just not sure if you're going in the right direction. Your guides are saying, keep going, Libra. A cross watcher, continue to put one foot in front of the other. Keep going. Don't give up. Something might have you feeling that discouraged. Sisterhood, friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, delight. Maybe it's a good idea to get around people that are very supportive of you. You could possibly be going to talk to someone that you feel that you could trust. The advice is a confirmation from you. Too much is hidden from you. There's a lot that's hidden from you in this reading, Libra. For some of you, it's what someone is doing behind the scenes, or it's what someone is not telling you. And you're suspecting it, and you're going to look for the truth, or someone is going to look for the truth concerning you. But there's definitely something in your situation that's hidden. Maybe for some of you, there's somebody has a baby on the way. I don't know. Maybe some of you, Libra, somebody had a baby on you, or you're wondering if maybe somebody's keeping a baby a secret. I don't know. But whatever this is that you don't know, you're going to see the truth about this very likely before the week is over. I think you already do see the truth about something, Libras. For some of you, it's just that you don't want to see it. It's too painful for you to see the truth. But something may have you packing and moving at some point, Libra Nation or Cross Watcher. Maybe that's something that you're already aware of, and maybe that's something that's irritating you this week. Have a beautiful, productive week, Libra Nation or Cross Watcher. I'll see y'all in the next one. Gemini Nation. This reading may resonate with you if you happen to have Gemini in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, dominant in your natal chart. If you're cross-watching for a Gemini, you might find your message in this reading. Some of it may apply, Gemini, and some of it may not. Disregard the message that is not intended for you. Please know that I'm not speaking to every single Gemini that is out there. This may not be your reading. Let me repeat that again for the people in the back. This may not be your reading. Even though I'm calling this a 7-day forecast, not everything may play out over the next 7 days. So it may be necessary to keep an open mind as you listen to this and give the events in the reading a chance to occur. Check the videos for your Sun, Moon, or Rising, maybe even your Venus or 7th house if one reading does not resonate for you. Let's get it. Gemini Nation, let's see what might be playing out for you over the next 7 days. Gemini, I think some of you might be dealing with someone who has a drinking issue. Maybe somebody might be getting buzzed. Libra or Cross Watcher. Maybe somebody might be having a bit too much to drink this week. Be careful about getting behind the wheel after you've had too much to drink. Gemini or Cross Watcher. Just an observation. I'm not trying to be your mama, okay? So please don't take it as though I'm trying to tell you how to live your life. Gemini, it's just based on what I see in the reading. And it may not be you. It may be somebody that you're dealing with. You got some sort of betrayal that's on your mind. You got a broken bond with someone, and it seems like somebody wants to come to you to repair some sort of situation. There could be a restart to a relationship that maybe someone is bringing to you, especially if you've had a lot of tension with someone. You're frustrated with someone. You might feel that someone has just been very demanding. There might be some people that are just putting a lot of demands on you for whatever reason. Somebody wants to work something out, unconditional love. So it seems like maybe no matter what someone has put you through, Gemini or Cross Watcher, maybe you're constantly, perseverant. Somebody is coming back. Somebody wants to maybe work on this. Work on a particular situation with you, Gemini. Maybe you feel like something about this person is fake. Maybe you don't really trust this person. I think someone has left you before, or you've left someone before, Gemini. And I think that somebody's attachment threshold is lower this time. They're lowering that threshold because somebody feels like you're going to leave them again. Or that something about this reunion is not going to be consistent. So somebody, the lovers, could possibly be another Gemini or somebody with Gemini placements. Or for some of you, this is a family member. Somebody kind of expects things to go the same way. They expect it to be the same old, Gemini. Let's see what this is. Somebody could possibly be in jail. I'm hearing incarceration. That's how they wanted me to say it. Maybe that's how somebody says it. Rather than jail, they say incarceration. But it seems like somebody is, locked up. Or somebody is worried about that. Maybe somebody's doing a lot of time. Gemini. Or somebody is worried that somebody might. I don't know. Who is this that's coming into your energy? Some of you Geminis, if you're open to love, it seems like there could be a romance that could be coming your way. Some of you could possibly be meeting someone that is online. For some of you, let me make this very clear and repeat myself and say some of you have a third party. And this could be where there is some inappropriateness going on in a relationship. It could have something to do with their online interactions. And maybe somebody that they're speaking to online. Or it's the things that they're saying to someone online that might be inappropriate for somebody that's in a relationship. Some of you Geminis might be online dating. And maybe this is where you're making a connection with someone that you're coming across. But for some of you that are in a relationship, you're in the relationship portion of the third party. It seems like somebody might feel right now that this relationship is very complicated. And that somebody in this situation is controlling. It looks like somebody is controlling because they don't want to get hurt. So they're trying to control the situation because they obviously are detecting some sort of BS. For some of you Geminis or cross watchers, it seems like somebody might feel that the relationship is just, you've been having your problems, you've been having your differences. So their answer is to go outside of the relationship. And for some of you, there is physical cheating going on. For some of you, this is something that has gone on in the past. If it has gone on in the past, it feels like this has led to some sort of fighting that has escalated to physical violence. For some of you. In a nutshell, somebody's playing around on somebody. Somebody may not be ready to leave the situation, but they're realizing that something is coming to an end. Gemini, I'm sorry. Your reading is coming out this way. Somebody is leaving for somebody else, or somebody has had this issue in the past. And this is why somebody is possibly coming back to reconcile. Especially if somebody did leave you for someone else, Gemini, that situation is not going well. That situation is in the toilet. Somebody may have kind of messed that situation up. I don't know. It takes two. But the point is that I'm trying to make is that somebody has fallen on hard times. And you might have a staticky relationship with someone. There's this Leo that shows up in your reading, showing up in everyone's reading. Yes. It has something to do with someone's method of communication. Somebody is really on one this week, Gemini or cross-watcher. Here it is. Here's the legal situation. So is somebody getting out? You got a legal situation. Or this has something to do with the living situation. And it may have something to do with your money. Legal situation may have kind of trickled over to your living situation, which has now affected your pockets. Seems like whatever this is, it's affecting your work performance. Gemini. If this is you with a financial situation, let's talk about that first. Because it seems like, Gemini, you've fallen on hard times financially. And it seems like there's something that you may need to pay this week. Some of you Geminis, the good news in your situation is that some of you could be getting a job offer. Some of you could be thinking about starting a whole new career. Some of you could be doing so to maybe get out of a toxic work environment. And maybe for some of you Geminis, hear me clearly. Because angelic ascensions is not saying go quit your job tomorrow. You didn't hear me say that. But I am saying that some of you maybe that might be what's needed in this situation, is to start fresh. Maybe. For some of you, there could be a bonus that could be coming in. But I definitely feel like prosperity is coming your way. I think that if some of you are business owners, you're going to be experiencing some sort of growth within your business, especially if your business has been lacking in some sort of way. It seems like you'll be able to see light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to something that you're working on or putting in a lot of energy towards. Gemini. You've got some things that you really want, some intentions, some things that you're trying to bring into your life. You guys are saying maybe write these things down. You're very creative, Gemini or cross watcher, and maybe you're getting back into a particular hobby that maybe you've kind of maybe had to fall back on. And, and maybe not put as much emphasis and energy into that. It seems like you might be putting more energy into that, or getting back to feeling like yourself again. Some of you Geminis could possibly be signing on the dotted line for something. And maybe this is what I'm seeing with the legal situation. You could be getting into something that is legally binding. Especially if this is where you've fallen on hard times. If it has something to do with a living situation, your guides are stepping in to let you know that they've got your back with something. Some of you, maybe you're house hunting, Geminis. You could be definitely getting the keys to a new place. I'm trying to tell you. One of you is all in. One of you really is invested in a particular relationship, and the other one just wants to clap cheeks. That's all it really is. Gemini, I mean, that's the truth of it. Or this is what somebody is doing on the side, Gemini. For some of you, this is what I'm trying to tell you. For some of you, this is ongoing. This is something that has already happened. I said ongoing. Maybe some of you it is. But for some of you, this is why somebody is coming back to fix something, because they've done something behind your back. Yeah, there could be baby steps that could be made towards fixing a relationship, repairing some sort of relationship, especially a romantic one, but also a platonic one. This is between family members. But for some of you, because you're seeing the truth of a situation, you're letting something go. House hunting. I talked to you about that. Something may actually go well for you. A job hunt may actually go well for you, especially if you've been looking for something for a while. You got a deadbeat partner. This is a deadbeat. Ugh. Am I trying to say your baby's father, your child's other parent, or this is your own parent? You might be dealing with some internal, emotional issues connected to your childhood. Maybe it has something to do with abandonment, Gemini or cross watcher, or this is your children. A child could possibly. This feels like this is your inner child emotional freedom. It seems like you're freeing yourself from something that has happened a long time ago, and you're finding a way to mend this and find inner peace about certain situations that have been kind of dragging you down for the longest, Gemini or cross watcher. Wow. Move forward with an open mind. You are the healer, Gemini. Wow. Okay. I was trying to make a connection about somebody that passed. Yeah. Maybe you are somebody that bridges, you're a bridge between two worlds, the afterlife and the physical world. Yeah, I talked about that, reparenting yourself, something here having to do with your inner child. Um, they wanted to bring that card up. But yes, I think this is you stepping into your purpose, or getting some sort of confirmation or affirmative message from your guides about whether or not you're doing the right thing, or whether or not you should continue on in your journey. Because it seems like Geminis are cross watchers. You've been through it. You've been tested in so many different ways, to the point that maybe you're wondering if this is something, a journey that you should continue to travel. And here is your confirmation that yes, Gemini, this is the mission that you're meant to be on. It definitely feels like this week you might have some emotional challenges. Maybe you might feel that it's kind of difficult to get out of bed. You might be someone who is prone to depression, Gemini. But it seems like this week your guides are trying to get you to get to the root of the issue. Okay. It just might be an emotional week for you, Gemini, or cross watcher, or someone that is around you. Or this is why someone is coming to speak to you for you to heal, for some sort of healing guidance that you might be gifted to offer, Gemini. You're definitely manifesting some beautiful things for yourself. A home, a job, whatever this is, a relationship. Your guides are letting you know that you really do have more power over a particular situation than you may realize, Gemini. It may have a lot to do with your thinking this week. You might be feeling particularly drawn to spirituality. Maybe it's time to make time for meditation, to clear your mind, and to relax, Gemini or cross watcher. You definitely have some sort of romantic interest that could possibly be, like I said, re-entering your life, or this is something that is completely brand new. Gemini or cross watcher, just on a random side note, it feels like someone is trying to silence you or something that you're doing. You may need to possibly purchase a lock for something, like a padlock, a combination lock, or whatever, Gemini. You got an air sign that's in your energy, and there's definitely some sort of message that's coming to you, especially if it's been delayed. This is somebody trying to get up the nerve, Gemini or cross watcher, to maybe send you a message. But I definitely feel like there's a message that's coming into you directly from your guides that is practical and absolutely trustworthy. From your guides, meaning this could even be a messenger that your guides could be sending to you to give you some sort of affirmation or confirmation about something in your life that you are worried about, or that you're worried that something is not going to go the way that you know, something may not go as planned. Gemini, this week, your guides are saying stay flexible. Manage time the best that you can, Gemini. And with this card, this death card, I feel that this is your guide saying cherish your loved ones, spend time with your loved ones. Time is precious. Advice, Holy Spirit, for the Gemini nation and cross watchers. Open your heart, no one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others, and let love heal this situation. I think you've been disappointed, Gemini, on some deep levels by some people that were very important to you. And you might feel that it's just kind of difficult to open your heart and trust people again. It seems like there's some blessings that are coming your way, Gemini. And in order to receive those blessings, it might take for you to be open. It might take for there to be a bit of vulnerability. It might take for you to be a bit less judgmental. Every last one of us is judgmental. I'm not criticizing Gemini. So it's not that. This could be people judging you or whatever. But yeah, you could be judging yourself for maybe past mistakes or whatever, Gemini. You could be really beating up on yourself, especially if this is a parent to child relationship. It feels like there is a parent that has a lot of regrets about maybe not spending as much time with their children or being, I don't know. It just seems like somebody feels like they need to repair a relationship. Like there's been a lot of damage that has been caused, and someone is looking at someone as damaged goods as a result of the way a relationship went, especially, like I said, parent-child. So it may be difficult for you to open your heart. Regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Michael and I are here to help you stay grounded. Yeah, you're going to want to stay grounded this week, Gemini or Crosswatcher. I was telling you, you got some challenges that are ahead of you, some things that you might be worried about, some things that you might be overthinking. Like some of these things that you're worried about are not necessary for you to worry about. Reason being is because your guides have already got your back about things. Archangel Metatron has stepped in your reading, and your angels are trying to help you to stay grounded and to regain your focus. They want you to stay focused. Like I said, someone is trying to silence you. For some of you Geminis, it feels like someone is possibly trying to send adversity your way as a form of distraction. I don't know who that was for, but I feel that that's for somebody. Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. Like I said, expect the unexpected this week, Gemini. Not everything may go to plan. And there might be some things that you don't know where you feel like, okay, I don't understand why this happened, or why did this person say this? There might be a lot of question marks swirling around in your mind. The answers are coming soon, Gemini. So whatever is testing your faith, do your best to keep your faith intact, Gemini. Have a blessed, productive week, Gemini or Crosswatchers. I'll see y'all in the next one. Pisces, this is a general reading. It may resonate with you if you happen to have Pisces in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus dominant in your natal chart. If you're cross-watching for a Pisces, it may resonate even if it's in your 7th house. I want to call you Gemini so bad. Let's just get into it, Pisces, because I promise you, I'm so distracted. I want to say Gemini, and as soon as a King of Swords. Some of you have a Gemini. You have Gemini placements, or you're dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. Why is the 3 of Swords falling out with this? With the Death card right behind it. Some of you might be ending Pisces. Some of you might be ending a relationship or a friendship. Who's in your energy? What's going on with the Pisces nation? You got a spy. Pisces. Forgive me. I'm going to ask you to forgive me in advance. I might end up calling you Gemini. Don't be confused. This is a Pisces reading. But like I said, I hear Gemini. So heavily. Wash away your burdens. Your guides are sending you a lot of signs this week, Pisces. You might be missing those signs. It might be kind of easy for you to kind of overlook the signs that are coming through for you. Some of these signs could possibly be coming in through a Sagittarius, where you have Sagittarius placements. Wash away your burdens. Why? You are definitely different. You definitely stand out in some sort of way. Pisces. The truth. Reveal your truth. Somebody might have a mask on in your particular situation. In this case, it could possibly have something to do with an air sign. You could possibly be cussed by Aquarius. But yeah, somebody is obviously wearing a mask. I don't know what this is. But we're going to see what this is. Some of you, somebody could possibly be in jail. Pisces. Come on. And look at how you're looking at this person. Somebody in your energy is not right. And Pisces, this feels like this is you. You're seeing the truth about someone. But the reading can always go reversed. Somebody could be looking at you this way. Especially if this isn't a relationship or this is something where you're supposed to be, somebody is supposed to be committed. One of you is committed. One of you obviously is not. Pisces. Some of you, this may have something to do with, I'm trying to say an establishment, a company. Something about a company might be a bit off, Pisces. It could have something to do with a contract that could be off. Some of you, maybe you have, one of you is spiritual, one of you is religious, and maybe this is what's causing a divide between you and family members. Or you and a partner. You just have different viewpoints about things. Somebody has said something, Pisces or cross-watcher, possibly in the presence of other people. Something that has embarrassed you. And it seems like this week, for whatever reason, you're thinking about this. You're thinking about some sort of betrayal. As soon as I say that, 10 of Swords comes out. Some of you, the betrayal is that you're in a third-party situation. Not all of you are in a third-party situation, but some of you are. And it seems like that's something that's coming to light in this situation. Some of you, it seems like you're backing up from somebody. Maybe you're not really on speaking terms with someone, or things have just become kind of tense and awkward between you and someone. It seems like Pisces, things might be kind of up in the air between you and someone, and you might realize that there's some sort of manipulation that somebody is bringing to you, or a particular situation. If it's not a person, then it feels like it's a scenario. Like I said, something to do with a company. Maybe you work for this company or whatever. Here's this King of Swords. Not once, but twice. You might be getting into it with someone, Pisces, or maybe you have a history of getting into someone over like little petty stuff. Maybe you and somebody are fighting over these sort of things. It seems like maybe you are kind of struggling to get over the past. But it seems like, in spite of the fact that there's been some sort of obvious betrayal in your situation, Pisces, it seems like it's just kind of hard for you to get over something or get over someone. Maybe you feel like you're constantly, it's hard for you to like fall out of love with someone. It seems like you still have an emotional attachment to someone, in spite of the fact that there's distance between the two of you. It could be physical distance. It could definitely be emotional distance. You're seeing something. You see his eyeball here. Somebody could be seeing I mentioned to you, you got a spy. Someone could possibly be seeing something that you're doing. Someone could possibly be seeing the truth of something this week. The truth is seen about something. Let's make that clear. You might be seeing the true colors of somebody that is in your energy. But somebody might be seeing something maybe online. That might be what kind of triggers someone to maybe come around you, or to try to come into your energy. Pisces. Yeah. It's a family member for some of you. Maybe you've had some sort of an issue with a family member or whatever. Somebody might be seeing you, maybe just kind of out while you're out and about. Or this is, I said, somebody might be coming across your picture, your profile, something that reminds them of you. Or they might be seeing you, period, while they're out. Period. Maybe, I don't know, Pisces, maybe you're getting your period this week. Anyway, somebody wants to come back into your energy. It could have something to do with a Scorpio. And it's very likely that this person may come forward. For some of you, this is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this person may also have air placements. It might be a good idea for you to get some sleep. Pisces, maybe catch up on some sleep. It seems like your body might be kind of demanding sleep. I don't know if this is just you not feeling that great. Maybe you're not feeling well. Pisces, some of you could possibly be calling out of work. Maybe you just kind of need some time to relax, or you need a mental health day off. You do have a legal situation. You're going to court, or this is a court situation that might be coming up. Pisces, what's this legal situation have pertaining to? Maybe a divorce, a separation. Some of you, there could be a third party, and maybe you're separating from someone. There could be news of divorce. There could be talk of divorce. Maybe that's why somebody is coming to you. For some of you, Pisces, somebody doesn't want this divorce. They don't want this separation. And if somebody can work up the nerve, they may actually decide to tell you that. Some of you Pisceans, you may have a God-given gift with music. You might have a musical talent. You may be a vocalist. Maybe you play an instrument. You write music, this sort of thing. I definitely feel like you have some sort of musical talent, or you just love music in general. You've got that going on when it comes to your money situation, okay? Because I think that something has been holding your financial situation up. It seems, Pisces, like you've been doing the best that you can to maintain as far as your money is concerned. But it also feels like you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. Like it's just kind of hard for you to maybe keep on top of your bills. It seems like there's some a part of the money. It doesn't even feel like you're living paycheck to paycheck. It seems like you're like falling short between those paychecks, this sort of thing. What's happening here? I see there being an increase for you. This feels like you might feel gravitated to do something about this talent. Some of you, you could be getting a better position. Maybe that's what this is with this increase for you. Some of you might be getting a call back from a job. Yes, that's what I'm feeling like. I think some of you Pisceans, you've been searching for a job, or you've been looking for a solution to keep a financial situation stable. This just seems like there's a lot of things going on. You're not really seeing the people that you love. It seems like you're kind of keeping to yourself. You're just maybe staying in your room. And you might be thinking about things that you're viewing as past mistakes this week. And you might be judging every single thought that you have. And you might be super sensitive this week. Because it seems like whatever this financial situation has been, it seems like it's been lasting. It's been going on for a while. Something is definitely blocking the flow of your finances. You might be, maybe you have an injury this week, Pisces. You might be limping, maybe. But whatever this is, it feels like you're able to develop some sort of a strategy. A strategy could be given to you. It could be in the form of a dream. It could be in the form of a messenger that may come in to give you some sort of a strategy to break you out of the old, to step into the new. Whatever solutions you're coming up with, or whatever ways you're coming up to resolve some sort of an issue, it just seems like you're gravitating to the old ways of doing things. And your guys are saying maybe it's time to break out of that and find new ways, new strategies. So I kind of see you doing that. The star, some of you are on the Aquarius cusp. You're bringing in some new ideas. It seems like you're getting some more recognition this week. Some of you could be renewing something. Maybe it's a lease. It could possibly be a trip to the DMV. Maybe it's time to renew the tags on your car. You could possibly be thinking about renewing a lease. I see that. And I just see a few other random things that might be going on in your reading. There might be a lot of police presence in your town or wherever you're located. There might be someone patrolling the area. Could be a security guard or whatever. You might be going to get your haircut, Pisces. Somebody's in jail though. Right, spirit guides? Maybe literally somebody is, or this is you mentally in jail. Yes, thank you. It's because of your money. It seems like that's all you can think about is whatever is going on with money or whatever is going on at work. Okay, because it definitely feels, Pisces or cross-watcher, that there could be somebody that could be trying to sabotage something that you're working on, which we already talked about at the top of the reading, that you got a backstabber and you're seeing some sort of situation for the truth, or someone is seeing the truth about you. Financial situation, somebody could possibly be coming in to loan someone money, could possibly be going to a financial institution. Pisces, I had to remember that I'm not talking to Gemini. I told you I want to call you Gemini so badly. Maybe this is a Gemini coming in to help you, okay? Because this might be a Gemini. Yeah, there's some sort of a solution to get something paid off. You might need to get in contact with someone, no, Gemini. Maybe it's a creditor. Pisces, maybe there is a creditor. Maybe there's someone that you may need to follow up with. Pisces, you're waiting for someone's call. Somebody's waiting for you to call them, is what that feels like. Especially if you haven't talked to somebody in a while. Family members, especially a mother figure. There's a mom that may want to hear from their child. Whether your child is a little baby or your child is a grown adult. You might have someone who drinks a lot. Pisces, you might be possibly getting back into the gym. Maybe you're getting back on a workout regimen, and you might get a visit from your child's father, an elder sibling. Somebody's coming back around. It could be to provide for a child or to spend time with a child. Maybe you might be going for a swim. Pisces. Wow. That's the issue at work. You're surrounded by snakes. Pisces. What's going on with court? Maybe that's somebody needing you to bail them out. Pisces. You got some nosy people in your situation. Pisces, take care of your health. It seems like you haven't been to the doctor. Something just has you down for the count this week. I think it might be your emotional health. But I think it might be a lot of different things. Yeah, trust. The nosiness, the shenanigans, they exist in the background. And it just seems like you still continue to do what you need to do. Or that's what your guys are saying. What is going on with you, though? What's going on with Pisces? I just think you're not feeling well. Or you're just feeling emotional because you're arguing with someone. If you're not arguing with someone, you're arguing with yourself. Like on a constant basis. Okay. Obviously, somebody wants you to forgive them. Somebody is thinking about you with a lot of regret about how something happened. And somebody's looking for forgiveness. Court. Your guys are saying relax. Maybe that's what I see going on with you emotionally. You might just need some time to relax, especially when it comes to your mind, your mental space. You're constantly thinking about something. Something is always on your mind. It seems like your mind is never really clear. Court. Yeah. Somebody, there might be some sort of consequence to a legal situation, Pisces. That's what this looks like. But if this does have something to do with a living situation, this month of August feels like it is relevant for you, especially when it comes to courts. Optimism. Something may actually play out for you. 5151. I don't know why my brain thought 5150. Maybe somebody going to somebody's house. You're looking for an address. 5150. This cannot speak. This feels like it has something to do with someone's emotional state. Someone could possibly be going or admitted to a psych facility, or you're looking for some counseling. Somebody in your situation may need that. That's what this feels like to me, because I can't help but to notice that there is, I almost want to say, Pisces, you're going through a depression. If you're not, somebody around you is. And I think that this depression can get kind of intense at times. And if this is you that I'm talking to, you may want to find somebody that you can talk to, Pisces, because there's only so much you can push down. Because it seems like you're going through a war within yourself, is what that feels like to me. You might need to talk to somebody, because it seems like you're holding it all in, and eventually it's just going to come out like a flood. Something, Pisces, I think that you might see some sort of red flag when it comes to someone's mental health this week, Pisces. Or you might notice it about yourself. Anything else, Holy Spirit, for the Pisces Nation? Somebody could possibly be getting out of jail. Somebody's in jail. I see somebody getting out. Or maybe somebody's going to court soon, and maybe somebody's going to hear that they're getting out of jail. But like I said, the takeaway from this week, this is like the heaviest energy in your reading, besides your own mental health. Pisces, be mindful of who's in your energy. And if you have a feeling about something, about someone, don't overlook it. Don't gloss over it. It's there for a reason. It's there to protect you. Lastly, it feels like somebody could be struggling in school, struggling with their education, this sort of thing. There's a kid that may feel inadequate when it comes to school, or may feel that they have to compete with other people, compete with their siblings, compete in the work sector of life. It just, this sort of thing. And it seems like you could possibly be in the process this week, Pisces or cross-watcher, of re-evaluating your goals. Holy Spirit, what is the advice for the Pisces for the next 7 days? Live tomorrow too. I have to log off because of my time difference. No problem, Miss Crystal. I'll be here. Believe in miracles. Some sort of miracle may happen. Not Gemini. Pisces. Some of you might dabble in some sort of, no, I don't think you dabble, Pisces. I think you're like, I think you're into divination. And maybe you're not. Maybe that doesn't resonate for you, but something may end up working out for you. But some of you, I think you might be calling on your spirit guides, calling on your spiritual team to do something to help you. You might be calling on your spiritual team at the 11th hour to help you with something, and it definitely feels like you're going to get this guidance, and something may work out a lot better than you had anticipated in the beginning of the week, Pisces. Have a beautiful, productive week, Pisces and cross watchers. I'll see y'all in the next one. Taurus, This is general. The messages here are general. Take what resonates for you. Leave the rest. Please don't get caught up in messages that don't apply to your situation. Instead, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Please don't make any rash decisions based on a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can always book a reading on angelic-ascensions-tarot.com. And let's get it. Taurus. Again, I want to say Gemini. Even though I'm perfectly aware that I'm reading for Taurus. But you might have a Gemini in your energy, or you may have Gemini placements. Taurus. Let's see what's going on with the Taurians. You might have someone, Taurus, that may have a severe drinking issue. Taurus. Somebody in your situation could possibly be locked up. Could be worried about this. You could be having some issues this week, Taurus, or someone around you could be with self-identity. Somebody could possibly be going through a situation where maybe they feel socially unacceptable, socially awkward, self-conscious, this sort of thing. You might be expecting a package this week. Taurus, it may be showing up for you. You could possibly be hunting for a job. Somebody could possibly be looking for you, Taurus. Especially if this has something to do with communication. And for sure, if this has something to do with a water sign. If this has something to do with a relationship with someone, Taurus, for some of you, you're connected with someone who is a musician. Or someone who has a musical talent, possibly. Someone could be an athlete. Taurus, this is you in an air sign. I mentioned to you Gemini. Maybe it's very difficult for you to communicate. Maybe it's difficult for you to convey yourself. You got all the air signs showing up. Aquarius. I think there's somebody that you want to talk to, but you're not. I think that there is physical distance from you and someone. Maybe there might be even something going on emotionally between you and this person, but there's definitely a situation where maybe, I don't know, maybe you feel backed into a corner. Maybe you feel attacked. Maybe somebody does feel attacked by something, especially, as soon as I say that, Ten of Swords is in reverse. Some of you could possibly be feeling attacked by somebody at work. Because it seems like somebody might be very inquisitive, asking a lot of questions about you, but maybe not to your face. Taurus. Maybe you're getting some more exercise, Taurus. What's going on with your situation? You got some positivity coming in. Okay, it's been delayed. Something that maybe you've been waiting for, hoping for, especially if this has something to do with a living situation. Some of you Taurians, you could possibly be moving. Maybe you're house hunting, and maybe there's a particular place that you have your eye on, Taurus, or a location that you have your eye on. It seems like something works out for you in this area. It just feels that it's delayed. You might be having some sort of an issue with communication. Especially if this has something to do with technology. We are in a retrograde. You're always coming up next to an air sign. I don't know if it may be that literal. Maybe you're on, is there somebody that cusp Taurus, Gemini? You might be on the Taurus Gemini cusp. Is that a Taurus? It is a cusp. You might be on the Taurus Gemini cusp. 7 of Swords. Here's the water sign. Here's the 10 of Swords once again. Somebody is playing around in your energy, Taurus. If this is a romantic relationship, there's been some sort of betrayal in the past, and you feel like somebody is up to the same games again because they are Taurus or cross watcher. And it seems like somebody is seeing the truth of the situation and deciding that they're going to leave. But you may leave a situation, Taurus, and it seems like someone may be coming back. Somebody might be kind of cautious to approach you, especially if you haven't spoken in a while, and it may have something to do with this Leo. Somebody may have waited for a while for you to get in touch with them because it definitely feels like there's some sort of an estrangement with this. Communication could possibly be coming in from this air sign or a Scorpio individual, someone with Scorpio placements. Someone could be getting in touch with you about money. A financial matter could possibly be resolved this week. You could possibly be communicating with someone about a financial situation, especially if this has something to do with a bill. Taurus, you may need more time. You may need an extension when it comes to a bill or some sort of unexpected expense. It doesn't feel like you were prepared for something, but it feels like before the week is over, you're able to find a solution and get something paid off. Yeah, some of you Taurians, you're facing a job loss or you're unemployed. Some of you could be hearing about this job offer over the next 7 days, or some of you, there could be a delay with this. There could be an employer that there's a delay because someone is making a decision between you and maybe someone else that they've interviewed. It looks like you have some sort of financial deadline. Like I said, it feels like it's going to be met. Taurus, there is a Gemini. There's definitely a move for some of you. There's a move for some of you. It seems like a majority of your money is going to your household or to your household bills. To where are we right now? We're not on the first because I'm like, is this you paying your rent or whatever? I don't know, Taurus. It just seems like, no, maybe you're paying to move. Maybe you're paying to move in someplace. Or you've spent a majority of your money on bills. It seems like you're recovering from this week. You're coming out of this. Okay, it seems like money might be trickling in, or maybe at the end of the week, it's a pay week for you. Or you get some money you're able to kind of put a Band-Aid on the situation for a minute to give you some time to think. You're getting a visit from an Aries. Some of you are on the Aries-Taurus cusp. There's a Capricorn in your energy that may be coming to communicate with you. If someone is locked up, someone could possibly be getting out of jail on parole or probation. But it seems like there is some sort of consequence that someone may need to deal with as far as a legal situation is concerned. It might not be a bad idea, Taurus or cross-watcher, to lawyer up either you or somebody around you. You might be putting a lot more love and emphasis into yourself this week in a loving way, because it seems like you've been neglecting yourself on some level. Taurus, you've been giving a lot to others, and it just seems like this week your guys are saying turn that around on yourself. Emotionally, it feels like you feel starved, or there is a child around you that may be in need of some emotional pep talk, some sort of guidance sort of thing. Taurus, anything else? Somebody is recognizing that a relationship needs work, and it seems like somebody is willing. But it seems like before they get to a place where they're willing, they're going to dance around the truth when you confront them for the truth. You might be getting a visit from, I almost want to say this is a social worker. Something connected to children, or a child could be relevant. This person is trying to challenge you in some sort of way. They're being difficult. Taurus. Somebody's coming to visit you having to do with a child. This feels like this is some sort of a welfare check for some of you. Yeah. Okay. Some of you are entertainers. You sing, you act, you dance. It's this sort of thing. You might be getting back to those hobbies. You could possibly be getting in contact with someone who is connected to the military. Some of you are getting in communication with a father figure, or a father figure is getting back to you, especially if there's been a time lag, or this is someone that you haven't been speaking to, or you haven't spoken to in a while. This could be another Taurus. You gotta be, I keep hearing Pisces. Some of you, maybe you're dealing with a water sign. Maybe you're going for a swim. You're going for a drive too. Maybe you're test driving a vehicle. It seems like maybe it's time to get a new car. Pisces, keys open doors. You might be, yes, opportunity. It seems like I mentioned to you, some of you could be house hunting. The answer is yes. You may be getting the keys to a new place, but it definitely feels like there are doors that are open up for you professionally, Taurus, especially this week. You got some sort of psychic attack coming from someone this week, Taurus, or you are doing this to someone and someone has identified you as the culprit. If that's the case, you are under some sort of investigation or questioning for sure. The questioning for some of you could be a job interview though. You got some good Samaritans coming in. You're going to be getting some just charitable people. Some very helpful people are coming through. Maybe you're kind of, I don't know if this is you starving yourself, Taurus. I see you depriving yourself of something. I don't know if you're dieting or whatever this is. I don't know. So maybe there's a reduce in your hunger or your appetite or whatever. Advice, Holy Spirit, for the Taurus nation for the next 7 days. Envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. It seems like Taurus or cross watcher, maybe some of you, you feel like the underdog in your industry, or you feel like you might recognize that you've been playing it small. Your guides are saying you have unlimited possibilities. Some things that maybe you're envisioning, thinking about, or manifesting. It feels like these things are important. The things that you give life to mentally and emotionally feel like they play a big part in how things kind of play out and come together over the next several days. Have a blessed, beautiful, productive week, Taurus Nation. I'll see y'all in the next one. Leo, happy birthday, Leo Nation. I hope you do something beautiful for yourself. Leos, this is a reading for you. It may resonate if you are someone that has Leo placements. You're dealing with a Leo. Leo in your 7th house. Listen to this with an open mind. Take what resonates. Not all messages may apply to you directly. Maybe even the timing of certain messages, even though I'm saying that this is something that may play out over the next 7 days, it may not. For some of you, it may take longer. And some of the events may not play out maybe for several weeks. But like I said, listen to this with an open mind. If you'd like to get a personal, you can reach out to me at angelicaascensionstarot.com. Lastly, I want to give you a quick warning on TikTok and IG. There is someone... am I trying to say, like, impersonating my channel? They go by Angelic Ascensions 23. This is a phony channel. I am on Instagram and TikTok as Angelic Ascensions. There are no spelling variations. There are no numbers in my name. So if you see that they're saying that they are the backup channel to me, I don't have a backup. Mine says that this is the official TikTok or Instagram account. That would be me. So if you're on IG or TikTok and you think that you're talking to me, you're not. If you're on that channel or on that person's social media, that is a phony account. You got an Aquarius, Leo. This shows up in your reading. You might be taking a trip to the doctor. You or someone around you. Yeah. Because it looks like you might be having some back pain. So maybe you're going to follow up, maybe connected to some sort of pain that might be in your body. Maybe you're having chronic pain, Leo. You're looking into it. you've been having some sort of health concern. It seems like you could possibly be talking to a medical team about something to get some sort of resolution to pain that you've been dealing with for a while. Some of you Leos, you're worried about a homeless situation. You're either facing homelessness. Yeah. You're worried about eviction. Maybe you feel like you and your partner are not getting along or whatever. You put somebody out, but it feels like this is connected to a legal situation. You're worried about this legal situation this week. It may be connected to your finances. Yeah, because it looks like maybe you're between homes, Leo, or maybe things are kind of up in the air when it comes to a living situation for you right now at the moment. That's exactly what this feels like. You got someone coming in to give you some sort of help this week. It could be help with a child, but definitely help or some sort of charitable act. If this is you going through something, you could be the one giving, or there's someone giving to you. It seems like your spirit guides put someone along your path to help you with something. But it seems like there's an end of a contract that could be coming in. For some of you, it seems like you might be cutting somebody off. Leo, if you're in a relationship with someone, it just seems like something about your situation, somebody is not being honest, okay? Somebody may have stepped out on you, and it seems like this is the week that you might be seeing the truth. This might be why you're cutting somebody off, or you already did. If you already did cut somebody off, it feels like somebody is just kind of dealing with the aftermath of that situation. It seems like somebody might be missing you, thinking of you. Because it seems like maybe even if you're not around this person, Leo, it just seems like you're not forgotten. For some of you, it feels like somebody passed, and this is who you're thinking about. You're grieving over the loss of someone's passing. It seems like some of you Leos could be concerned about a pet. But it definitely feels like you're dealing with a financial issue, a financial need that's just really got you in a really bad state of mind. Some of you are dealing with a violent relationship. Leo, let me make it clear. I'm not saying put your hands on somebody. I'm not. But I think that you might be in a situation where you might feel like you might want to. Why? It just seems like somebody's getting on your nerves, getting under your skin, provoking you. This sort of thing. And you might be tempted to go off on somebody or tell somebody about themselves. I almost want to say, Leo, I don't know how somebody could run a Leo, but it almost feels like somebody's trying to run you. Run your life, tell you how to be, what you should do, this sort of thing. You got a Scorpio, this in your energy. Something's going to require you to take a leap of faith. It seems like there's a new beginning for you, Leo, in some sort of area of your life. What's going on with Leos? You're worried. What are you worried about, though? You're worried about situations, some of you, unknown situations, hypothetical situations. Something may not have even happened yet, Leo. And it seems like you're already worried about it. You're worried about how something may happen. Leo, you are. You're worried about homelessness, a living situation. It seems like you might be getting the keys to a new place. I did say that you're starting over. You're beginning fresh. It might be with a living situation. Some of you, Leos, it's obvious that you're moving. Some of you, you're worried about a move because maybe you feel like you don't have the funds to be able to kind of get things together in time to make this move happen. But I do see a new contract coming in for you. And I do see a keys to a new place coming in for you. Seems like this is a temporary sort of situation where you're worried about what's going on with you financially, but you have some sort of change coming up to your living situation. It just seems like you're not, that's what I mean. You feel like you don't have enough money. I think too, also for you, Leo, you're not living paycheck to paycheck. You're like cutting, you receive a paycheck and you're broke before the next paycheck comes in. Maybe it's that type of week, but it still feels like this is a week that you can get through. And it does seem like there's an improvement coming in for you. It It's either somebody coming in to maybe loan you money or something, some sort of financial change, transaction. Somebody puts money into your hands and you're able to get wherever it is that you need to go. Because it just seems like that's what you're worried about. A housing situation, the building that you live in, this sort of thing. What's going on with Leo? Yes. Leo, you might have a damp area in your house. You might have a leaky area in your house. There could possibly be some sort of mold growing. It's for somebody. I don't know. You might need to take a trip to the post office. Leo, you might have some mail that's kind of piling up, or a package that maybe you're needing to pick up. You could possibly be taking a trip to the beach. I did say you could possibly be swimming, or somebody that lives in a beach city could possibly be coming to see you. You could possibly be getting back into the gym. Yeah. Something's going on with your money. I think, Leo, you're spending a lot of time in your room. I think maybe the people in your household are kind of taking notice of that. It seems like if you are moving, you're not sure where to go, where to look. You got some blessings coming in, though. So hold on, Leo, even though you might be going through something. That's what I mean. Dispersing, you got some sort of money that might be coming into your account. I don't know if you're expecting this money, Leo, but you might have some money that's coming through. And like I said, it may come in at the nick of time. You might be arguing with someone. You might realize that somebody is being completely, like they're completely lying about something. Or this could be other people that might be noticing that. I don't know. Like I said, something might be going on in front of others. Either way, it seems like there are people that are going to see the truth, or this is you that's going to see the truth about something that might be hidden in your situation. It might be kind of difficult for you to focus this week, Leo. It might be difficult for you to kind of stay in the moment. It seems like there might be some distractions that you might have to kind of navigate through. And it also feels like when it comes to work that somebody is very hyper-focused on you. Hyper-focused on you. It just seems like there's somebody at work that is a trouble starter. Somebody at work doesn't really like you, or it might be that the feeling is mutual, Leo. That's what I mean. You might want to go off on somebody because you're noticing that somebody is trying to get a reaction out of you. That sort of thing. Leo. Keep your composure the best that you can, okay? It just seems like somebody is viewing you as an easy target. So this is why they're trying to F with you. And maybe brainwash other people not to like you. I don't think there's any sort of relevant reason why someone is doing this. Might be for their own entertainment. I don't know. But there's definitely some sort of injustice that's going on in your situation. And I think that you might be kind of like reacting to this in your alone time. Leo. Maybe getting some glasses, Leo. Yeah. Something's going on in your living situation. It might be the plumbing. Something, okay, but it feels like it's tied to a legal situation, and it seems like whatever this is just time to move. Leo. Anything else, Holy Spirit, for the Leo Nation for the next 7 days? Leo. Truths will find a way to reveal themselves. You got to get some alone time this week. This is going to help you get a new perspective. You're going to have a Libra for some of you, sun, moon, or rising that might be coming in. This Libra, Could possibly be helping you with your career. They don't have to be a Libra, but it seems like you might be making a decision about something. And this person that's coming into your energy this week could be very helpful to help you maybe balance your perspective about something. Yeah, you got some challenges, but you also have some opportunities that are coming in. So, yeah, it's going to be important this week for you to find balance. Okay. You got some blessings, but you might be taking some L's too. You don't have to take the L's. It feels like that's what somebody wants to happen, but it doesn't feel like it has to be that way. And you might feel like you don't know which direction to go in. You're going to be led in the right direction. You're halfway there, Leo. It seems like your guys just want you to stay persistent about something that you're feeling weary of. You're feeling discouraged. You're losing faith because of some sort of unresolved issue. Your guys are saying this week, Leo, you're destined to succeed. Even though someone in your energy is a snake, they will not succeed. You are destined to succeed. You are here to use your gifts to aid other people. And it just seems like there's somebody that's trying to challenge you or trying to get you to bow down. Leave. Give up. There's also someone, it seems like you're trying to get your point across. Somebody may not like how you're saying something, Leo, and somebody might come across as a bit dismissive because they may not like your tone, or you may not like somebody else's. There's a chance for there to be some sort of communication clash. Okay. Have a beautiful, blessed week, Leo. Have a beautiful, wonderful birthday month. I'll see y'all in the next one, Leos. So reading for the Scorpio Nation, it may resonate with you if you happen to have Scorpio in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, dominant in your natal chart. You could be cross-watching for a Scorpio, and there may be some messages here for you. Please don't make rash decisions based on general readings. You would like a personal reading, I'm available for a reading. You can book on AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Let's get it, Scorpios. Some of you, maybe it's time for a new vehicle. You could possibly be getting your vehicle serviced, possibly getting some new tires for your car, or getting your windshield repaired. There's some sort of repair I feel that may be in order for your vehicle or somebody's vehicle around you. What's going on for the... You might need some repairs done around the house, Scorpio. Are you moving? Is that what's going on? Looks like you're journaling. Maybe you write professionally. It seems like you got some repeating situations, repeating cycles that could be going on in your situation, especially if this has something to do with a relationship, a personal relationship that you're having with. It seems like this week, Scorpio, you're called into action. Your guides are saying you may need to make a decision about something. It may be about a person. It could be. Your guides are saying don't overthink it, Scorpio. Follow your heart and you'll get to the right answer. You got messages coming in from your higher self, from your intuition. And it seems like this is the week where your guides are saying it's time to follow through. You've been sitting on a decision for the longest time, Scorpio. And it just seems like this is the day of reckoning. This is the time where it's time to make a choice about something maybe having to do with this air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And you got an Aries. This could be an Aries Pisces cusp. Or this is you, Scorpio. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Some of you, this could be a same-sex relationship. Some of you, maybe you're having an issue with a family member, but there is for sure a fire sign, sun, moon, or rising. Some of you, there is a Virgo, maybe a Virgo Leo. What's going on though? Because the cards are not really just kind of scattered and falling all over the place. Something having to do with a relationship. Somebody's on one. Somebody's wilding this week, Scorpio. They can't control their temper. You may have an issue with money this week. Maybe that's what you're arguing with someone about. It could have something to do with trust issues as well. It seems like trust has been breached in some sort of way, having to do with your situation. You got an obstacle in some sort of relationship. You're having drama with somebody. And it seems like it's going absolutely nowhere. Whatever this conversation is about, it could be with your child. You could be saying something that's important to you, Scorpio, and it goes in one ear, out the other when it comes to your child. You may be blocking someone this week, Scorpio, or you blocked somebody and they're going to find a way to come back into your energy. This may be somebody that you wish would not approach you or would not return, or just you're not on good terms with them. Maybe after something that they said that is just really irritating you. It seems like maybe there's something you're trying to get your point across to someone, Scorpio, and it just seems like somebody's blowing you off. They're not taking you seriously. They're dismissive of what you're trying to say. And it could be, once again, it could have something to do with children. Maybe you're trying to alert them to some sort of danger or something that they don't see clearly about their situation. Somebody may not want to listen. Or this is maybe somebody learning something the hard way. Why is the devil here? You got a Capricorn that could be in your energy this week. Everybody's getting a key. You're house hunting. Scorpio. Maybe you lost a key. You could be finding it this week. Some of you, maybe somebody's locked up. Somebody could be getting out of jail. Somebody in jail for the Scorpios. This is what this looks like to me. Unless somebody's in the doghouse, like you're not on good terms with someone. There's some sort of a legal decision that I think that you're waiting for, and I think that you're worried about it. Or like I said, you may need to make a decision about something and you're on the fence about it. You're hesitant. Whatever this is, it feels like it's connected to money, a financial situation. Cash flow. It seems like something is delaying your money. You might be very concerned about a pet. You got the Tower twice. Why? What is going on in your situation that you got the Tower twice? It's involving a Virgo. It's involving a Pisces. For some of you, there are definitely some secrets being told. Come on. Somebody cannot control their temper. Maybe it has something to do with a Leo. It seems like that's the repeating situation. You're constantly getting into it with someone, or you're constantly finding somebody in a lie. Somebody is not really feeling loved by someone this week. Especially after maybe you might feel that you've bent over backwards for someone. Scorpio. Or maybe something has put you in an awkward position. What's going on in your situation? Whatever this is just you're worried about it. That's what I mean. I think somebody is just really irritating you. Here it is again with this legal situation. It seems like you might want to get even with somebody. Because this feels like this is an eye for an eye. Like you want to see somebody's karma play out right in front of your face. That's what this feels like to me. And you might. Maybe that is something that might happen. Maybe you are getting justice for something that is going on or something that has just been ongoing. In your situation, does somebody always drink this way, Scorpio? Somebody can't keep liquor out of their system. So maybe that's your gripe with this person. It just seems like somebody is depressed. You've got the Tower once again. Somebody is going through some sort of a depression. Somebody could possibly be getting locked up for DUI. Or possession of some sort of illegal substance, this sort of thing. Or somebody's worried about jail time, possibly. For some of you, you feel stuck in a relationship or stuck in a living situation because of a financial situation that you just desperately want out of. But you're hesitant to make a decision. I don't know why. I don't understand this. Maybe it's because you really love somebody. So it's kind of hard for you to maybe let somebody go. Family. It has something to do with your living situation. Maybe the people that you live with. What's going on though? Why is the Tower here so many times? You don't get this engine check, Scorpio. No. This feels like this is somebody that is either facing jail time or they are in jail. No, this seems like somebody is worried about it. Worried about some sort of legal consequence that may get brought up. I feel that the legal situation could have something to do with a restraining order. Especially if you are in a violent, repeatedly violent situation. Because it looks like you either have a restraining order or there, because of the way that somebody is acting in public. Oh, something could possibly spiral out of control, Scorpio. Somebody can't, like I said, it's this liquor consumption. It's like somebody is, you might be viewing somebody as just making dumb decisions after they've had too much to drink. So maybe you're in the middle of this. Maybe that's what put you in an awkward position is this. If somebody is lying about a situation and someone is stepping out, trust somebody's looking for evidence and they're going to find it. Some of you are under investigation. You're being questioned about something, Scorpio, about a domestic disturbance. All I can say based on what I see, Scorpio, is do the best you can to keep your composure in a situation because it seems like something could get out of control and escalate very quickly. Like for something that's kind of petty. But like I said, you've had a history of this with somebody. This wouldn't be a new situation. Somebody's looking for you, Scorpio. It seems like somebody, it's like looking for you is like looking for a needle in a haystack. Revelations are coming out. Somebody's coming to your house, Scorpio. It might be a good idea to maybe tidy up. Because this visitor might not be something or someone that you expected to come by. Watchers, I don't know what this is about. These might be onlookers. I don't know, Scorpio. This is a lot. But then it seems like you're getting back together with somebody. Or somebody's trying to get back together with you after this big debacle. You might be annoyed because maybe somebody's a bit sloppy, messy, or whatever. You might feel like you're constantly picking up people's messes. And maybe it's not even literal. They're literal messes. Maybe this is emotional messes. Or somebody constantly makes a mess of your emotions and you're feeling like you have to continue to pick up and keep going. This sort of thing. You got to be dealing with it, Leo. Or you are a Leo sun and you are having, this is you having a birthday this month. August is also Virgo. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo as well. There might be a Virgo's birthday. Because you definitely have Virgo that's highlighted in your reading. You might be getting a visit for a Virgo. You might be talking to a Virgo for their birthday. Somebody's coming from overseas. Scorpio. Maybe you might be deciding to go to the ocean. Wow. Maybe you do divination. Maybe it's not that deep. Maybe you do tarot. Maybe you are a practitioner of magic. Maybe you do this professionally. Maybe you dabble in it. You could possibly you might have a curiosity about it, sort of thing. Or this could be someone doing something of this sort on you. This is somebody's message to kind of like push you down or keep you in check. Somebody's definitely talking down to you. I'm trying to tell you. There's some sort of gathering that's coming up. I talked to you about your money. You might be there might be a little bit of money coming to you this week, Scorpio. You might be getting it might be extended family that could be coming to visit you. This week, it feels like you're doing damage control when it comes to a financial situation to try to get back on track. Because it seems like something has been blocking your money, blocking the flow of your finances. And it seems like this week you're doing damage control because you got a lot of pressure this week. The pressure is definitely on with work, and it's on to maybe catch up with some things that are going on that kind of fell by the wayside over the last maybe week or so. Something has been keeping you from moving, Scorpio. Maybe literally, it seems like something frees you up to be able to move. Something frees you up to explore some different paths. So something might be wide open. Whatever was a blockage to you, a hindrance to you before, it feels like that obstacle is removed. Something that might be happening in your energy this week, Scorpio, might feel like pure torture, pure hell. But it feels like something works out the way that it needs to. Something ends up working out for your highest good. Scorpio Nation. The advice, Holy Spirit, for the Scorpios. Wow. Okay. If this is something that you're open to, Scorpio, prayer, it seems like this is something that will help you through a situation that you have absolutely no control over. You might feel like something is completely out of your hands. Prayer may help you with this situation. Dear God, Archangel Michael, and anyone else whom you pray, such as Jesus, I ask your divine intervention. I welcome your help, and I trust and follow your guidance and gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and ask that you send one to me in this situation quickly. Thank you and amen. Yeah. So needless to say, it feels like you might be speaking out to your spiritual team with regard to something in your situation, like I said, that you feel is completely beyond your control. It's going to require something of you. It's going to require you to believe and trust that everything is going to work out the way that it is supposed to. There's someone in your energy. It says the person that you're asking about is trustworthy. I think somebody wants you to believe that they're trustworthy, Scorpio, but I mean, I think that's the image that they're trying to portray. But something about a situation is not what you think it is. Somebody that may try to make you believe a certain thing, act like they're innocent or whatever. Some of you, especially if this is a legal situation, yes, somebody might be innocent. However, some of your situations, looks are deceiving. Somebody may convince you that they're innocent. What is that? They may come off as an angel of light, but something about this situation is off. Trust your gut instinct about this. Somebody in your energy does not mean you the best. And your guides may be trying to get you to see something. I don't know if somebody means you some sort of bodily harm. It just seems like for some of you Scorpio, somebody that is in your energy could be capable of physical harm. Especially when their temper is flaring. It just seems like somebody can't seem to keep their temperature. Okay. Their temper in check. Maybe somebody has a fever. Maybe somebody might have some sort of infection in their body. It's Scorpio. Have a beautiful, blessed, productive week, Scorpio and cross watchers. I'll see y'all in the next one. No, let me backtrack because I'm putting the cards up and I forgot to mention this. Are you being stalked? This seems like this is some sort of gang stalking. Like almost like somebody is paying somebody to watch somebody. I know it sounds random. That's obviously not everybody's story, but that's somebody's story. That's somebody's confirmation. Have a blessed week, Scorpio. I'll see y'all in the next one. Virgo. haven't done Virgo in so long. Virgos, this is a general reading. It may resonate with you if you happen to have Virgo in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus dominant in your natal chart. 7th house placement. You're cross-watching for a Virgo in. Virgo, not everything mentioned in this reading may apply to you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Please don't avoid making rash decisions based on a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal situation and energy, you can, of course, book me for a reading on my website, which is angelic-ascensions-tarot.com. Let's get it. Virgo, let's see what's going on in your situation. You might be getting communication from a Taurus. You might have Taurus in your chart. So for sure, an earth sign, maybe even a Capricorn that might be in your energy. What's going on with the Virgo nation? Of course, that's sun, moon, or rising. When I say Taurus, doesn't have to be a Taurus sun. Let's see. Maybe you're not really, maybe you're kind of introverted this week, Virgo. There might be people that see you this way, or there might be someone that you're viewing this way. Maybe you're wanting to spend time with someone and get in touch with them, and they're not really available. You might be getting your vision checked, Virgo. Cross-watcher. Things may be coming together in your situation, even though you may not see, you may not see it clearly at this time, Virgo, but it is. This week, Virgo, you may not be able to control life's events, but you can definitely control how you react to these things. So your guides want to give you a reminder of that. Might be a little bit of a challenging week, or maybe you're coming off of a challenging week. This week, your emotions might be kind of overflowing. You got some choices to make. But you might need to kind of sit with those. It would benefit you. Like, I'm not going to tell you what you need to do. I'm not going to phrase it that way. But I will say that it might really benefit you to let those emotions flow. Virgo. Work through those emotions and maybe not kind of push them down or sweep them under the rug. It seems like this week you or someone around you could be feeling lost, especially when it comes to a child. This could be literal. A child could possibly go missing. Maybe they have. Maybe they might kind of wander off. So just food for thought. Keep your eye on your children, especially if they're prone to do so. Or this could just be you. It just seems like you're struggling with something. You're struggling to make a choice. Or maybe the struggle has something to do with you waiting for someone else to make a decision. Some of you, this has something to do with a third-party situation. You might be waiting for someone to make a decision. I said an earth sign. I said Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That could be you, though. I feel that there's an earth sign that's in your energy. Yep. You don't have clarity about something. Maybe you don't feel like you have enough information to make a choice or a decision. You've been going through it though, Virgo. It feels like it. And it definitely feels like there's some deception around you. Either someone is viewing you as the deceiver, or you're being deceived in some sort of way, or people around you could possibly be. Something's going on with your pockets. It seems like you might be a little bit short on cash this week. So maybe that's why you're making some hard choices. It could have something to do with a car. Maybe you're having some vehicle troubles. Virgo. Maybe this week you're not feeling like you're in control of your life's plans. Maybe you're not sure where you want to go in life. Or you might be, this might have something to do with a relocation. Just my feeling. I don't have any proof of that. That's just what I'm feeling. Your resilience is going to be tested. You're going to be okay. Okay? Hear me when I say this. If this is you going through something and you're kind of feeling like you're giving up, or you're just feeling like I can't do this anymore, it's going to be all right. Yes. They want you to be flexible. Your spirit guides do. Right now, you're maneuvering through some changes. The situation that's in front of you, Virgo, might look extreme. You guys are saying, hang in there. This too shall pass. Okay. The reason I say that, despair. You might feel kind of stabbed in the back by somebody, deceived by someone. Maybe you feel like there's somebody that's just cutting you and watching you bleed, this sort of thing. You're struggling and maybe you feel like there's nowhere to turn. Okay. Something has something to do with an ex for some of you. So your ex could possibly be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. You also have the Emperor. This could have something to do with an Aries. Some of you, this has something to do with a parent-child relationship. Maybe you haven't spoken to your child for a while. Maybe the whole truth isn't being told by your child's other parent about maybe why the relationship is what it is and maybe why you can't be around a child, sort of thing. I don't know. If there is a child, a parental figure that is missing or has not been around. Now, it's kind of delicate how to word this. I'm not making excuses for anyone, but just as an observation, it seems like somebody might be having some sort of financial problem. And this is maybe what's keeping somebody from maybe coming to see a child or be there for a child. It seems like it's because somebody is wrapped up mentally in their financial situation and they may not have the means or the funds to be able to give to a child or do for a child, sort of thing. Somebody's been going through it, especially with their living situations. Living arrangements feel like they're pretty tense for somebody around this time. Expect there to be some pushback from a kid, okay? It just feels like there's a kid that may have problems with authority figures, including parental figures. It seems like you've got some work coming in for you. Work may pick up for you, a Virgo or cross watcher, or you might regain your focus when it comes to work. It seems like something happened last week that kind of severely took you off focus, but this is the week where I feel that you get back in the game, Virgo or cross watcher, and you get refocused. And this is what I feel puts you in a better position financially. Okay. Some of you, it has something to do with time. Maybe time kind of got away from you last week. You got some sort of a deadline, it feels like, when it comes to your work. You got a lot of pressure. Possibly because of a financial need that needs to be handled in a timely manner. What's going on? You're having conflict with somebody. This could be somebody at work. It seems like there's a situation that you're dreading this week. Yeah. It seems like this is with somebody you work with. This is where you're having some sort of, especially at work. It doesn't even have to be at work, though. It just feels like there's somewhere in your life where there's some sort of competition. It's not mutual competition. Somebody sees you as like fresh meat. They see you as competition. They see you as the person that they need to take down to get to their end goal. That sort of thing. You may not see it the same, but it feels like that's what somebody is looking at towards you. And so it seems like this person is trying to create some sort of conflict for you. So it seems like there's some sort of heat or pressure connected to this. No, Virgo. Kind of odd. But that sort of thing. You might be kind of tempted to kind of fixate on a situation, Virgo. You guys are saying let it go. Find a way to let this moment go, because it just seems like dwelling on it is not really doing you any good in the long run. Somebody has a drinking issue. Like I said, I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your life. The cards are saying maybe consider doing something in moderation. And it may not even be a drinking issue. It may be something that you're doing that is bringing you down, impairing you, especially if this has something to do with time management and you're scrambling to have to do things at the last minute. Something is taking away your time, is distracting you. You may decide to make some changes in that area or not. It's your life. I think some of you Virgos are moving. This is kind of giving me the feel of a welcome mat. So maybe, unless this is somebody, you feel like somebody treats you like a doormat, maybe. But either way, I think some of you Virgos, you could possibly be moving. There is someone that's coming to you this week, Virgo, or you may be approaching someone. It just seems like you want somebody to listen, and it just seems like it might be kind of difficult for you to kind of get somebody to listen. Yeah. You're having friction with somebody. Definitely, it feels like somebody resurfaces this week. Somebody that you're not talking to is waiting for you to maybe make the first move toward them, Virgo or cross watcher. Somebody is ready but waiting. Somebody might be ready to talk, but maybe they're waiting for you to make the first move. Or somebody is waiting for you to make a choice about something. And it just feels as though somebody is hesitating to make a choice. It could be about anything, though. It could be about this move. Take care of son. I don't know if you always have this issue with anxiety, but it might be difficult for you to stay calm. It might be easy for you to kind of get stuck in your head. You got a birthday coming up, Virgo. You might be thinking about your birthday. You might be thinking about turning a year older. I don't know. Maybe you're concerned about your age or aging. I'm not sure what this is. But I definitely feel like you got a lot of anger that you having a hard time processing this week. And I think that because of maybe some emotion that you've been pushing down for a while, for some of you Virgos, this might be turning into some sort of unwellness within your body. You could possibly be getting a body scan. You could possibly be getting a checkup. For sure, a dental checkup. Because this seems like this is something that might be well overdue. You could be losing some weight. Virgo or cross watcher. Seems like you got some pain in your body. Let's get to it though, because it looks like you might need some time to re-energize. Maybe you're feeling burnt out. You need some time to recharge. This Aries is very relevant to your reading. I'm not sure what this Aries is doing, but we're going to see. Doesn't have to be an Aries in all situations because it won't be. But it does feel like there are situations in your life, Virgo, where you might be giving your trust to others or someone in particular way too lightly. It seems like this is definitely the week where your guides are saying, trust the universe's plan for you. You're not always going to know the answers before the situation occurs. You're going to be throwing some curveballs this week. And it seems like there's a door that's closing and your guides are saying, Virgo, let the door close. Let it go. You might be holding on to a situation and that's the source of your stress. You're holding on to something that's meant to end. Like I said, you do you. You do what you feel is right for you. But like I said, it's just an observation in the reading. Family reunion. You're re-encountering family members. Financially, it feels like you might be down to the change in your bank account. Okay. What's going on with money for Virgos? Did I talk about your financial situation? I did not. I did, sort of. I said stay flexible. That whatever issue you're dealing with this week when it comes to finances, it's maneuverable. This will pass. And things have the potential to get better for you. Your energy levels might be down. And for some of you, if this is you in a relationship, the challenge is that maybe you're just kind of living as roommates rather than as partners lately. It seems like the thrill is gone between you and the person that you're connected with. And maybe you're not talking to them or talking is minimal. It doesn't seem like you're getting to the root of the issue. Bottom line is it's hard to get to the point with somebody. It's hard to really convey what you really feel to somebody because it just feels like somebody's over it, Virgo. And for some of you, it's somebody is not communicating because they feel that the other one is going to play games with them just like they always have. Yet they're still open to maybe hearing what you have to say, possibly. Some of you, you could be getting a contract. You could be signing on the dotted line for something, maybe not this month, maybe not in the month of August, Virgo, but possibly in the month of September, or maybe somewhere around your birthday time. Okay, something works out for you maybe a little bit later in the month. But don't feel like you're defeated in a situation just because of the way that something looks in the beginning of the week. It's going to likely change, and this energy will taper off before the end of the month. Spirit guides, possibly even before the end of the next 7 days for some of you. Spirit guides, what is the advice for the Virgo nation, Virgo sun, moon, and rising, as well as their cross watcher spirit? This is your life's purpose. We didn't even talk about that. Maybe you might be discovering your purpose. You might be getting realigned with your purpose. Your children are watched over by angels. You might be kind of tempted to be kind of sheltering or overprotective with children. Your angels, you guides are looking out for children. They're looking out for, especially if you're not around them for whatever reason around this time, or you're just kind of separated from them. Maybe they're at school or whatever. They're being watched over. They're definitely being protected. That's for somebody. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. With regard to something, someone that's in your energy, or if this has something to do with you making a choice about something, your guys are saying, trust your inner guidance. It feels like you're over guessing yourself. I'm going to say it that way. Second guessing yourself. When you had it right the first time, Virgo. Have a beautiful, blessed, productive week and birthday month. Virgo Nation, I'm sure I'll speak to you again before your birthday, but yeah, have a wonderful birthday month, Virgo Nation. I'll see y'all in the next one. Next zodiac signs, Cancer. Yes, this is a reading for the zodiac sign of Cancer. It may resonate with you if you happen to have Cancer in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus dominant in your natal chart. You're cross-watching for a Cancerian. You might find some messages in this reading that may be meant for you. Please don't make any rash decisions based on a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can book with me on my website, which happens to be angelicascensionstarot.com. Can't help but to notice, Cancer, there's a Leo in your energy, or some of you are Cancer Leos. I saw something else too. I see some sort of issue that you're having with somebody. Somebody's getting on your nerves. Okay, well, we see what's going on. There is some sort of betrayal. Cancer. Maybe you're having some back pain. Oh. What? Somebody passed? Is that what's having you feeling emotional? It could be the anniversary of somebody's passing, Cancer or cross-watcher. Maybe somebody that passed away might just kind of out of nowhere, out of the blue, kind of cross your mind. You might be reminded of this person at this point in time. Cancers or cross-watchers, you've got a Virgo in your energy. You've got you got a lot going on, Cancer, just right off the bat. You've got the Tower, which was in the Libra reading, which was heavily in the Scorpio reading. So you could be dealing with either one of those signs, or you're dealing with another water sign. You're maybe concerned about your possessions, your physical things. Maybe you're moving, I suppose. I think you are. I think that might be tied to a legal situation that might be having you in your feelings. You might be feeling very emotional about that. You could possibly be concerned about a legal situation that might be tied to jail. It might be tied to somebody's freedom. Random Cancer, you might be catching up on some laundry. Maybe you got laundry piling up or whatever. You might be noticing a lot of birds, in particular an owl. Why? Okay. It's a lot of different things, like I said. I don't really see context. I just see like 5, 6 different stories. So bear with me while I try to tie the stories together. I mentioned to you something about someone getting out of jail. Yes, I feel that somebody's getting released. Like I said, I don't see all the context in this situation, but I do see a betrayal. I don't know what this is about. Maybe that has this link to the Tower. Let's see what this is about. Something is hidden in your situation, though. It feels like it's the truth, the sorceress, the high priestess. Some of you, you dabble in divination. Or maybe this is something that you do professionally. Maybe you're curious about this. You could possibly be going to someone to get some spell work done for you. You're wasting a lot of time for whatever reason. Cancers, either that's just what it is, or this is you kind of looking back on your life and feel like, wow, I really wasted a lot of time. You might feel like you wasted a lot of time in a particular relationship. You got to be dealing with, Leo is like dominating your reading. Here's an earth sign. Some of you, maybe this is who you feel betrayed by. Maybe that's why this death card is here. It seems like maybe something is coming to an end. Maybe that's what's having you feeling very emotional. Maybe this week you're getting advice from a friend about something. Who is this? This is Cancer. Maybe you're having a drink with a friend. Okay. It just seems like maybe you feel the need to clear your mind or get advice. Some of you are definitely worried about money. And here's your Virgo once again. Of course, Virgo and Leo always show up to a reading together. There's a Virgo Leo. You got a Sagittarius. Definitely have someone trying to sabotage something that you're doing. Somebody might be trying to expose you, Cancer. Somebody feels like you have a lot of skeletons in the closet. And it seems like somebody might be trying to, I don't know, bring that information out. What's going on, Cancer? Somebody got some dirt on you, Cancer. And they're maybe threatening to expose it, or you as vice versa. Oh, you are moving. Thank you, Spirit guys. Some of you are concerned about a house, a living situation. Okay. Trying to stay on one subject. It looks like like I said, Spirit guys are showing me like 5, 6 different storylines, but I'm trying to figure out how to link these together. So this is you in a relationship. It looks like you really care for someone, yet this person can be very toxic. Somebody, I don't know, you're not really getting along with them this week. What do they want from you? What do you want from them? I don't think your mind is on this situation. It is, but it seems like the primary thing that you're concerned about is what direction to move in and what to do next. And how to adapt to some sort of change is coming into your life, because it seems like you're recognizing that there's a new beginning that is either you're faced with this week, and maybe you're lost about how to get to this new beginning or how to navigate and maneuver through a situation, because it seems like this new beginning is happening kind of sudden, like suddenly, but expected at the same time. Like you're realizing that that something is coming to an end. For some of you, this is a friendship. It seems like there's somebody close to you. Maybe that's who this is. Maybe this is somebody that was close to you, and now you're figuring out that somebody in your energy is a backstabber. So maybe you did let somebody get close to you, and now that's what you're saying about a particular situation, especially if this has something to do with a love scenario. It seems like that's what the situation is about. So if this is you maybe dating someone, possibly getting to know them, but there's no exclusivity with this situation, Cancer, it feels like you're looking for a lasting situation. Some of you, you do have that coming in, but for some of you, it just seems like it's not. It just seems like your guides are saying kind of go slow in the situation, take your time, because somebody has skeletons in the closet. We all do. Every last one of us does. Yet it feels like this is significant in some sort of way as to how a situation could possibly play out. It's not saying that, to kind of group everybody in the same category and feel like you shouldn't trust everyone or feel like everyone's out to get you. No, they're not saying go to extremes, but it is saying that something in this situation might be a little bit off. For some of you, this could be somebody coming in to repair the damage. Somebody may have betrayed you. Somebody may have crossed you in some sort of way. And maybe this is somebody maybe coming back to try to fix something with you after you feel like maybe somebody just took something way too far. Cancer or cross watcher. It seems like you've seen the truth of a situation, and it just seems like it's not easy for you to maybe kind of gloss over this and act like nothing ever happened. But it seems like somebody might be making a step forward to try to build a bridge. Okay. But it seems like whatever has happened between you and this person, it's brought you a lot of pain. And you're still kind of processing that and dealing with that to this day. And it's not that you can't forgive someone, Cancer. It just seems like it's hard for you to kind of act like something never happened. And it seems like that's what somebody is hoping for you in this situation. As a random side note, Cancer, it seems like there might be some strangers that are kind of curious about what you're doing. Let's check that out. What context does this apply to? And while I see it, you've got some sort of contract that's coming in. You'll be signing a contract. This feels like it's for a home. What is this stranger doing? What do they want? You just got some watchers. I'll just put it that way. Why is somebody watching, Cancer? Is there a reason? Oh, I did say somebody's trying to dig up dirt on you. Somebody trying to figure you out. Somebody wants to know what skeletons you have in the closet. For some of you, this is why someone might be watching you, but not in all instances. What's going on? Some of you, there is somebody that has their eye on you. They're hyper focused on you, Cancer, because it seems like you're shining in some sort of way. You're meant to be in the spotlight, and it just seems like something might be picking up for you this week. And it seems like somebody doesn't like that. They don't like to see you shine, and it seems like somebody might be trying to push you down in some sort of way. Be careful that you're not kind of like playing into this and becoming your own worst enemy in a particular situation. But this feels like this would especially be the case if you're doing something on social media. Somebody could possibly be trying to post something where they know that you're going to see it, Cancer, in order to hurt you in some sort of way. I don't know why. This seems like this is an enemy of yours. Or the other way around. There's somebody that you don't like. You might view somebody as phony or fake or whatever this week. Cancer, somebody is in jail. You're concerned about an animal being at the pound or whatever. It seems like you might be concerned about a pet as well. But that's what I'm saying. Somebody could possibly be in jail. Somebody could be worried about jail time. Cancer, a cross watcher. Maybe there's something that you're trying to expunge off of your record in order to help you to have this new beginning. For some of you, this new beginning has something to do with communication, about somebody wanting to repair a relationship with you. Somebody might feel like it's just kind of difficult to kind of, turn the corner on this situation after things have been kind of hard. Oh, okay. You definitely, some of you Cancers, have somebody doing some sort of sorcery on you. Some of you, it's not even for legitimate reasons. It's just because of jealousy, this feels like. Because you're enlightened. Or maybe Cancer, you see someone as such, and this is you trying to block somebody's blessings. You might be finding a common ground with somebody this week. You might be tempted to micromanage the universe when it comes to something that's happening in your energy this week. Something is happening beyond your control. You want something to happen on your own timetable. You want something to, you know what I mean? You want things to happen according to how you want them to happen. And it just seems like this week, some things may not play out that way. When it comes to your money, your finances, Cancers. You got an increase coming in. You may have had your share of obstacles over maybe this past month. Something's been keeping you still. Maybe you haven't been productive. Maybe something has been blocking you from getting something done, preventing you from being able to move forward. It seems like things may pick up for you this week. And coming up, it seems like there might be some money that is either put in your hands. Somebody else could be putting money in your hands, or this is, you got some money coming to you. This might put you in a position to be able to make some choices, make some decisions, make some moves where things have been kind of halted for a minute. You're coming up with some new solutions. And it definitely feels as though whatever is unaligned in your life, it seems like it's time for something to go. Especially if something's been toxic. Especially if this has something to do with a union, a relationship with someone. It feels like you're cutting ties, emotional ties with someone. Even though this person may come back into your energy, because it definitely feels for some of you that somebody is, especially if they're a physical distance away, especially if this has something to do with a family gathering, a get together. It looks like somebody's coming back in, especially because of a child, or this is a child. You're communicating with a child again, or this is your child's other parent maybe coming back into the picture, where maybe you've had issues with this person. There could be some traveling, especially if it's been delayed. Somebody's trying to embarrass you. Or this is you looking back on situations. Maybe you feel embarrassed from certain situations. Maybe you're feeling a level of guilt and shame about something, especially as you remember things or you kind of think back to things. Or you're just feeling self-conscious about certain things. It might be that type of week. You might be feeling furious at times. You might be feeling stifled. You might be feeling restricted. I don't know if you have an asthma issue, anxiety issue. This feels like Cancer, but you guys are encouraging you to keep going and to stay calm if possible in certain situations where you want to lose your mind and maybe come out of your body and physically touch somebody that you feel is annoying you. Holy Spirit, what is going on with the Cancer Nation? Something about your purpose is definitely coming to the surface, especially if this is something that you've questioned, or if you're on a journey where you feel that you're questioning whether or not you should continue on your purpose. It's confirmation that you ought to, that this is the right thing for you to do. The timing is right. There's some sort of decision that you've been that's hanging in the balance, and you're not sure if it's time to act on something. Your guides are saying this week, the timing is right. I mentioned to you earlier, there's somebody that's in your energy this week that you're going to see the truth about. I think you've already seen the truth about this person or these particular individuals for a while, Cancer Nation. I don't think it comes as a surprise to you, but I think that there are people that might be in your social circle. You might possibly be distancing yourself from certain individuals, socializing with them less once you see the snakes in the grass. You get into the heart of the matter. Again, there's some sort of conversation, but like I said, anything that's unaligned must go. So maybe it is time for you in like within yourself, maybe aside from other people, but with your relationship with yourself. You're realizing that it's time to get to the heart of whatever issue is going on, especially if this has something to do with a relationship with a child. Holy Spirit, what is the advice for the Cancer Nation for the next 7 days? Light. Imagine yourself as being composed of energy and light. Because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You're a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is the time to remember how vibrant you truly are. So this is what I feel. It feels like there are people that are attracted to your light. It feels like this is your purpose. Your purpose is to be a light bearer, to shine light, to shed light, to give guidance to those who may feel lost. Maybe this is something that your guides are trying to like come alive within you, for you to be your own way maker. Because it seems like you feel lost in some sort of way in your situation, or you've forgotten who you genuinely are at your core. Cancer or cross watcher. Inspire passion. Life devoid of passion can be boring, uninspired, blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with what is sacred. Mercury retrograde. Yeah. You're about to find your passion. You're about to find what's been missing. Something's been missing for a while. It feels like Cancer. It seems like you're either reigniting that passion for something that you once were excited about, and maybe you've had to put this on the back burner. Seems like you're getting back to that cleanse, and right beneath that you have a mother's love. And maybe that's the issue, Cancer, that maybe this is the death that I'm seeing at the beginning of the reading. Maybe your mother passed, your grandmother. Maybe your mother was a Cancer. Maybe someone passed of Cancer. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. Some of you, maybe your mom did not pass. It's just that maybe you're separate from your mother due to geographical location or whatever. There's a mother that's drawing close to you at this time, whether your mother is on this earth or your mother has passed on. There's some sort of connection that can't be broken. This could be you finding a way to forgive your mother. This could be you, the mother figure or parental figure in whatever role you play, even if you're like an elder sibling or whatever. It just seems like you're repairing the damage that maybe a well-meaning parent meant for you. Or this is you repairing the damage with your child, sort of thing. Have a beautiful, productive week, Cancer Nation. I'll see y'all in the next one. This may resonate with you if you happen to have Aries in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, dominant in your natal chart. You're cross-watching for an Aries. You have Aries 7th house or whatever. This message may be intended for you. There might be some message. Aries, take what resonates, leave the rest. Please don't make any rash decisions based on a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can hit me up for a reading by ordering on my website, which happens to be angelic-ascensions-tarot.com. Be aware of phonies on the internet that may pose as my account on Instagram and TikTok. My Instagram and TikTok is at Angelic Ascensions. There is a phony account going around on social media that is Angelic Ascension 23. This is not my account. So if you happen to think that you're DMing me and talking to me directly, you are not. I do not reach out to anyone on social media to see if you want a reading. Like I mentioned to you in the beginning, the way to get a reading from me is to go directly to my website or to join my my live readings on YouTube. Those would be the only way. I'm not going to contact you or go in the comment section or this sort of thing. This would be somebody, like I said, an imposter, a phony. Let's get it. All that aside, Aries Nation, let's see what's coming in for the Aries Nation for the next 7 days. Aries. What's going on, Aries? Oh, you got some stress. There's something that is coming into that you're dealing with. It seems like maybe there's a self-control issue, or it's like, what am I trying to say? Something that you're doing this week is stressing you out. Yet you have control over the particular situation that's stressing you out. Yet it just seems like temptation or whatever is kind of like taking you off course. It's like it's hard for you not to do something or to ignore something that's happening. When you guys are saying Aries, just find a way to put that in check. I hope that that's making sense. Aries, you're a channeler. You are someone that I feel has a very strong connection to spirit. You might be very drawn to tarot, spiritual things. You could possibly do something such as astrology or palmistry, something such as this. It seems like that's a part of your calling. It seems like you are someone who connects very easily with higher dimensional beings. I think that that's your gift for some of you. For others of you, I think you have a musical gift. Case in point, I was talking to you about temptation, overindulging. You might be kind of tempted to overeat. Maybe you might be eating a lot of sweets. Please don't take that as a criticism. It's an observation. I'm not criticizing you. Maybe your Jupiter is in Pisces, or you have a relevant Pisces placement. You could possibly be connecting with a Pisces. If you got some money situations and you got an issue this week with a fire sign, this is Aries. Maybe you have a gripe with somebody, Aries, possibly a Virgo. You've been having problems with money. Trust, money's going to be coming in. It might come in at the end of the week, or some of you, it might trickle in, but it's definitely coming in this week. So you might find a solution to a financial dilemma this week. But as far as communication is concerned, that's where you might hit a wall. Maybe it's like talking to a brick wall to someone in particular. And somebody might be going off on you. It seems like it's difficult for you to talk to somebody. And what you might be looking for in particular this week is a vulnerable moment with someone. It seems like you wish someone would be vulnerable or let their guard down, Aries. And instead, it seems like somebody's giving you the silent treatment. Wow. There's some unexpected things. What's this Tower about? Some of you, this feels like this is a relationship that's coming to an end. Some of you, Aries, might be holding on to a relationship very tightly. I don't know, Aries, it just seems like something is unraveling kind of quickly. Reason being is because of something that you're finding out about. You might be dealing with a fire sign, or you're dealing with, yeah, I'll just put it that way. I think that somebody is ready to call this quits. They're ready to let this go. And it seems like maybe somebody is ready to leave. But it seems like somebody knows how to reel somebody right back in. So I see something such as this happening. You might have a difficult time. Maybe things are cool 1 minute, and then the next minute you're fighting with somebody and they're trying to make up with you, sort of thing. Definitely, it feels like somebody is hiding the truth. Trying to manipulate someone or emotionally blackmail somebody is what I feel is going on in your particular situation this week. Somebody has an issue with liquor. And maybe this might be contributing to why somebody is on one this week. It may have something to do with like over consumption of liquor, because I was telling you, somebody has a self-control issue. Somebody is bringing their yes men along with them, or this is who they're talking to about their situation. So it seems like somebody is saying, yeah, they're kind of like co-signing the things that they're doing that you might feel are a complete annoyance to you, Aries or cross watcher. What's going on with you got a Sagittarius? You've got a legal situation. Some of you, it seems like there could be some bills that are owed on this week. And some of you are moving. There is definitely a move coming up for some of you Aries Nation. It's either something you're contemplating or you are actively house hunting this week. And you might find something pretty soon if this is you. There's a Leo in your energy. Yeah, you want to move. It feels like Aries or cross watcher, but there's something that you owe. For some of you, there's a legal situation that is driving you kind of crazy. Because of a legal situation, it's letting you know that you may need to start over. Some of you, this feels like this obvious that it's a divorce. For some of you, it's time to move. Maybe you don't exactly feel prepared to do this. Some of you Aries, if you're open to it, it seems like you could possibly be meeting somebody new. You could possibly be dating again. Somebody might be asking you out, or you might be planning a meetup with someone. I don't know. Are you turning somebody down? You might. Okay. Some of you are moving. You're not sure where to look. You're not sure if you're going in the right direction with something. This might even be with your career. You could possibly be facing some career uncertainty. You could be possibly be questioning your own brilliance, your own talent with something. You could be downplaying a particular gift that you have, Aries or cross watcher. And it seems like you're making some plans for the future. Some of you could be deciding whether or not you want to go to school or return to school, continue your education, or you could be concerned about the education of a child. It seems like your financial situation is on the upswing, possibly because of a better paying job. Or for some of you, this is a raise. For some of you, what ends up improving your financial situation is maybe returning to something that you've once done, something that maybe you've wanted to do professionally, and you decide to maybe give that a second glance. You could possibly, that's my way of saying, maybe you could be going back to an old job. I do feel that someone from the past could be returning. And I do feel that some of you might be working a job that you really would rather not work, but it seems like there's a lot of uncertainty with this job, but it just seems like you might be doing this for right now. Some of you, you're looking for something else and you might find something soon. Or this is if you're not looking for something else, maybe it's time to start looking for another job, because I do see something better coming in for you. Some of you, you could possibly be putting some money into your vehicle. You could be purchasing a car. Or for some of you, this may have something to do with repairs to a car. You might be putting some monies into a car this way. Thank you. Some things are going to be out of your control. It seems like your hands are tied with something in particular. Like something happens unexpectedly and out of your control is what I'm trying to say. have something going on with their skin. This is like acne. This is like breakouts. So you have some sort of a skin rash, psoriasis, this sort of thing. What's going on with, you had a Virgo that's showing up in your energy. Did you get suspended? Your license. Who is this? Aries. You have a legal situation to take care of. It might have something to do with that. You might need to get to court. Like I said, there's some sort of balance that you owe. You might want to take care of that, okay? Because somebody might get caught up in a situation or whatever. You have some sort of a blood flow issue. This is like edema. This is like atherosclerosis. Something is going on with your blood flow. You or somebody around you, okay? Some sort of health issue that you might be getting checked out, like hypertension, but something is not working properly with the heart to the point that fluid is getting backed up. This sort of thing, Aries. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to somebody though. You're getting over some hard times, especially if things have been hard for you emotionally. And be careful about taking things overboard, okay? Because like I said, something might come up emotionally for you. Might be some emotional situations, but it might be the way that you're thinking about something where you might be taking something overboard. Like you might be taking things to extremes. Something might happen and you might feel like it's the most devastating thing. But really, after you put it in perspective, it may not actually be that bad. And it might be because you're worried about something that might happen, and it might not even happen, Aries. I mean, you could be going to extremes mentally with something that you're worried about. Anything else for the Aries nation? There's something you might need to go. I think this is some of you to the doctor. This is not to create any sort of worry or whatever, but it's meant to be someone's confirmation. Or this is you going to the DMV to get something taken care of. You might need to go take care of something. You guys are saying the time is right. There's some sort of direction that you're going in. You're not sure if you're going in the right direction, but you are. Something's going to require you to start over, start from scratch. Something's going to require you to take a risk. You're worried that you're going to get stuck, or that if you try something that you might fall. You'll never know unless you try. Something is required of you to take you out of stagnation. Aries. Seems like this week you're worried about family, you're worried about home. You're possibly worried about something that's on your background. You could possibly be cooking more at home. Some of you could possibly be into real estate, or this is you deciding to, maybe you're needing to reinstate or renew your real estate license. It could possibly be, like I mentioned to you, hunting for a new place to live. This feels like this is a time to really focus on your self-care. And some old habits are really causing you to jog in place. What I mean by that is you could be moving forward, but because of some sort of bad habit, it feels like it's causing you to kind of be still and jog in place when you could be making progress, if you get what I mean. So it seems like your guys are trying to get you to recognize what this is this week. I'm talking about jogging. Maybe you are exercising more, like I mentioned to you, or maybe this is something that would be good to get your blood circulating. You might be having some nightmares. Maybe you're having something going on with sleep paralysis, this sort of thing. Okay. You got some good news coming in before this week is over for some of you, Aries Nation, where you're depressed about something or something is looking kind of bleak and sad. or it's looking like your world is about to fall apart, but it actually ends up working out well for you. Some of you, you might be getting in touch with your feelings, your emotions. Some of you, it feels like you're dealing with situations with dad issues, mommy issues, or whatever. Anything else, Holy Spirit? What's going on with your paperwork? It feels like it's scattered everywhere. Get your paperwork in order, Aries Nation or Cross Watcher. It feels like you're absolutely going to need it. Organization is going to take you very far this week. But I feel honestly that this may not be your physical environment. I think this is your inner world. Very scattered this week. Very all over the place. I want to say kind of even airy. Like you have air sign placements. You're in your protective bubble. It seems like you're trying to do so to kind of keep people out for whatever reason. Maybe you have a good reason as to why. Maybe you're just feeling particularly vulnerable. You might have a kid that might be playing sports. Maybe you might be going to their game or whatever this week. Maybe you could be getting into that professionally. Expect a random phone call out of the blue from someone, Aries or Cross Watcher, or for maybe you to come across their profile after you haven't seen them in a while, especially somebody with Cancer placements. The advice, Holy Spirit, for the Aries Nation. Self-love. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. This sums it up. We talked about it. I was talking to you about mom issues, dad issues. You dealing with things from your childhood or a parental figure coming back to kind of repair a relationship with a child. Either way, this feels like this is a time where the walls begin to fall and you allow yourself to be vulnerable. And you may decide that you're going to face these inner child issues that may turn into something more intense, such as an addiction, maybe with alcohol or an unhealthy connection with food or this sort of thing. Someone is using a vice to separate themselves from dealing with the root of the issue. And this week, it feels like your spirit guides bring it right up to the surface because it feels that there is something that needs to be dealt with. And somebody is like tucking it away, detaching from it, deciding that they'll deal with it later. But it feels that at some point, your guides are saying, you got to clear that away. It's becoming a hindrance to you in some sort of way. You're ungrounded. You're very distracted. You're all over the place. Aries or Cross Watcher. It may have a lot to do with that. You might be like, what? Why would that be the source of the issue that's going on? For some of you, it is. Have a beautiful, productive week, Aries Nation or Cross Watcher. I'll see y'all in the next one. Sag, why am I always doing Sag last? Sagittarius Nation. This is a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Sagittarius in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus dominant in your natal chart. If you're cross-watching for a Sag, you might find some information in this reading that may be genuinely for you. Let's get a Sag. Let's see what's going on. You got an air sign that's in your energy, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This could be you. This could be someone around you. Ooh, it's hard to communicate with someone, Sagittarius. So you might be taking some space away from somebody. Somebody in your energy this week, Sagittarius, could be kind of lost. They could be a bit of a lost soul. Somebody could be going through something and maybe they don't know how to really verbalize what they're really dealing with. But somebody might be dealing with some very dark demons. That's for somebody, Sagittarius. You got some good news coming into you in terms of a contract being signed. This might be a deed to a house. This could definitely be having to do with a new job, Sagittarius, or this could even be having to do with something that could be on the table professionally. I did say a job, yeah. So you got some good things coming in for you. Sagittarius, you got some distractions coming in, and it feels like it's going to be very important about how you navigate through these distractions, because it seems like these distractions have the potential to kind of take over your week and cause you to kind of procrastinate and scramble at the last minute to get certain things done when it doesn't have to be that way. What's going on with... Maybe somebody's emotional when they drink, Sagittarius. I don't know if this is somebody that you're coupled with, but somebody has somebody else on the side. Not for all of you Sagittarius, but for some of you, that's definitely the case. Some of you already know that this is already out in the open. And the thing is that somebody regrets their actions. They regret the fact that they did that to you. You might never know that, Sagittarius, because this person may not be the type that's going to open up and be vulnerable and tell you that. But I do feel that somebody may have thought that you were just always going to be there, that you would be someone that maybe wouldn't walk away. I think somebody's kind of like looking at you that way, that maybe they can do whatever they want and that you're never going to leave. This is genuine guilt and forgiveness. Let's see. Babe. Okay, yeah, you know about it. You already know, Sagittarius or Crosswatcher. You know more than this person might think. So I'm trying to figure out if these are crocodile tears. Is this genuine emotion? Let's see. I think somebody's playing games with you, Sagittarius. I think somebody's keeping their options open. I think that some of you, you're dealing with somebody who's having a lot of conversations with somebody that maybe people that are online, with the intention of maybe crossing the line and stepping out on you. I feel that for some of you Sagittarius, that's what's happening. So for some of you, I don't feel like this is genuine. This is a genuine, heartfelt apology. I think that you're pissed off with somebody. And I think for some of you Sagittarius, is somebody sorry that they got caught. Not sorry for what they did. Because it definitely feels like somebody tried to blind you to the truth, Sagittarius. There's a Leo that's in your energy this week, Sag. It seems like this week you're concerned about providing. Let's see what's going on. Babe, let's see what's going on with you financially. You got a Taurus that's in your energy, and maybe this Queen of Pentacles is a Taurus. So it looks like we see the answer to that. Provisions, providing, money situations. It seems like that's something that you're concerned about. It seems like this week maybe you're hurting for money, Sagittarius. But it does feel like maybe due to somebody's getting hired. You're making some sort of a deal, closing some sort of professional deal, professional contract. This feels like this is something that helps you to elevate or re-up on your financial situation. Okay. So money, it feels like money might be, maybe by this time next month, you might be in a better situation financially. Some of you are waiting for a legal situation, the turnout, the outcome to a legal situation. It feels honestly like something could possibly be coming to a close for you coming up. Sagittarius coming up pretty soon. Especially if something's been pending for a while. It seems like you might hear about something, hear back from something next month. Some of you are for sure dealing with a Taurus. This is like an April Taurus. It's an April Taurus. Some of you, Saggies, this has something to do with a lease. Some of you could be signing on the contract for a lease, maybe having to do with a move. There's something that maybe you've been waiting around for to play out. Sag, your guys are saying don't wait around for this. And they're saying that this week, this is the week that you become aware of this. You're getting in touch with someone that passed away, a passed on elder. You've got someone bringing you a lot of guidance this week. It seems like you're blocking somebody, especially if there's somebody that wants to see something, or you might need to. You might be blind to the fact that maybe there's somebody that's really trying to pry into your information, Sagittarius. Could be online. It could just be in your personal life. Or this could be you, maybe you're on social media and maybe you're exposing a lot of information. And it's your business what you do with your life. But I can't help but to notice that somebody's prying and somebody's being overly curious. Sag Nation or cross watchers. Somebody has an issue with liquor this week. You might be annoyed by this person, or somebody around them might be, if you're not directly connected to this person. You might be getting some ideas that you might be running with, Sagittarius, and you might be happy that you did. You're worried. Things might be kind of hectic this week, Sagittarius, especially if this has something to do with family, responsibilities, maybe even a relationship, because it definitely feels like somebody's trying to hold together a relationship, but it just seems like no matter what, it's just hard for you to communicate with someone this week. Someone could possibly be getting out of jail, Sagittarius. You could be noticing maybe a sketchy individual around you or your family, especially though around a child. It seems like there's a child that's susceptible or kind of vulnerable to this energy. You're doing some touch-ups to the house. Maybe you're painting. Maybe you're doing some home decorating, repairing some things around the house, Sagittarius. It seems like you might be grocery shopping too. Some of you, there could be a pregnancy that's ending. You're connecting with a child, Sagittarius or cross-watcher. Maybe some of you are missing a child, or you're missing a child being younger. Maybe you're kind of reminiscing over a child getting older, and maybe you're kind of thinking back in the day, having to do with your child's younger years, or maybe your own inner child is something that you're sitting with this week. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on. Sag Nation. Okay. In the conclusion of this week, Sagittarius, it seems like you've got some decisions to make. Make sure that you're making these decisions from a clear mind. Because it seems like it's kind of easy for you to kind of get distracted with things that are going on around you. Something is causing you to have to move forward. You might be kind of tempted to dwell on the past. Your guides are saying focus on making a brighter future for yourself. There's something that you're holding on to, Sagittarius, and your guides are saying it is time to move forward past this situation. You got some achievements coming in, and it seems like it's time to celebrate those things. It seems like you might be kind of glossing over your achievements, Sagittarius. It seems like your guys want you to celebrate yourself more. They definitely want you to stay open-minded. It seems like you got some fresh ideas coming in, and it for sure feels like there was somebody that is this week trying to create a trap for you, Sagittarius. At work, especially. Random side note, back up your information on your computer. It just seems like something with retrograde may cause your information to kind of either freeze or kind of like delete, sort of thing. That thing. That's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, you got some sort of a trap that somebody's trying to lay for you at work, and it seems like you're gonna see this and kind of like dodge this. Yeah. Whole thing about hurtful situations, hurtful events that may have happened. You might be tempted to kind of dwell there. There's somebody that's letting you in on some secrets. They're letting you in on the tea, Sagittarius. Somebody might be coming to gossip to you, or maybe somebody's gossiping about you. Somebody is in jail, facing jail time, worried about jail, this sort of thing. Advice, Holy Spirit, for the Sag Nation. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. It seems like there's an end goal in your situation. You're tempted maybe by things that are happening in your situation this week, Sagittarius, to kind of take your eyes off that target, off that intention. You guys are saying, no matter what, stay centered, stay grounded. You guys are bringing in guidance. They're helping you to release your fears and your self-doubts about something, to help you realize some sort of a dream. And yes, it's meant for you to go forward fearlessly with something. Something has you feeling afraid, or you're worried that maybe you're going to regret a particular decision when you already have the answer in your back pocket. You guys are just saying go forward fearlessly. Some sort of situation is unhealthy. It's become a bit toxic. It's become a bit of an obsession. And your guides are saying, you know what? Maybe it's time to leave an unhealthy situation. It seems like you could possibly be separating from someone this week, Sagittarius or cross watcher, or that's the conclusion that you're coming up with when it comes to somebody that's in your energy. Financial situations, like I mentioned to you earlier, it seems like you're able to navigate through something, but it feels honestly like something is broken in your situation, and it's time to move on from this. Some sort of legal situation. I can't help but to notice it's on your mind, though. Have a beautiful, productive week, Sagittarius Nation. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Stay tuned for the paid live. If you have a question and you'd like it answered on the paid live, that will be next. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Have a blessed, beautiful, productive week. Once again, Leo Nation, have a wonderful birthday. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out.